Hello everybody, welcome back for another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in today on this Sunday afternoon. First thing you'll notice is there is no camera today. A little bit worse for wear. Partied a little bit late last night with the family and some friends over at my mom's place for the barbecue. We're okay, we're feeling decent, but just a little bit tired today. So thank you everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. We are going to have our joystick cam, so at least we've got the joystick cam on today, but we will unfortunately not have any face cam. Just for today, we'll be back again tomorrow. We have an awesome flight tomorrow planned as well. First thing is first, thank you Random Idiot for 5 months. I appreciate you, man. I can't believe it's already been 5 months. So thank you very much for support, man. I really do appreciate that. And we got Luca coming up with 8 months as well. Says, missed yesterday's stream at Cap, but congrats. Thanks so much, Luca. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to both of you fine gentlemen, Luca DeVries and Random Idiot. Thank you very much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. It is Sunday. We've got some amazing flight for you guys today. We're going to be flying from rainy Vancouver here this morning, Vancouver down to hopefully sunny San Francisco. I think we're scheduled for, I think the flight is just over 2 hours, I think is what we're looking at. Yes, it is 2 hours exact on the nose, an hour and 59 minutes down to San Francisco today. So it should be a beautiful flight. I'm looking forward to it. Spotting TLV, thank you very much, sir, for your 2 months of support. I appreciate you, man. Says, let's get the show started. Yes, sir. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. As always, huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I have a 1440p or a 1080? I have 1080. It sounds great. 1080, man. Hey, Cap, missed yesterday's stream. Happy belated birthday, dude. Pingu. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for the kind words. Welcome back, man. Mr. AlwaysFlying is here. Good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hopefully all is well. JP is here with the $15 donation as well. Thank you very much, JP. That's extremely kind, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leonard, good to see you, man.
Good afternoon, Cap.
Hello.
Had to work yesterday, so wasn't able to catch the live stream.
Hey.
Just wanted to say happy belated birthday. I hope you had an awesome day, sir.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you so much for your support, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thanks for the 15 bomb. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. What is my gamer tag, Captain? I will add you as a friend on Flight Simulator. It's Captain Canada. CPT Canada. 10 scope, thanks, man. Glad you're enjoying the streams, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by and being here. Really do appreciate it. Journey, what's up, man? Day was good, dude. Day was really good. A lot of stretching. Had a couple wobbly pops. Had a nice barbecue. Had some Jamaican jerk chicken with some sausages, and it was just awesome, man. Just awesome. Huge no floaties to you, Soren. Coming in with the 200 Danish kronen. Huge no floaties to you, Soren. Thank you very, very much for the continued support, my friend. I really do appreciate you. And that, Soren, is going to put you up. I think you're at 210 now. So Soren getting back up on the leaderboard. Huge no floaties to you, Soren. Thank you so much for the continued support of the streams, my friend. I really, really do appreciate you, man. We're going to get you up here. And like I said, I think after yesterday, I think you're at 215, actually. We'll put 215. I believe that's the number you're at. We're not going to fight about it too much, but thank you very much, Soren. I really do appreciate that, guys. Let's get some love and chat for everybody showing some love to the channel. JP, we got 3 members as well coming back. Random Idiot, Luca DeVries, and of course, Spotting TLV. We got the 15 from JP.
Hi, Captain.
We got the 200 Danish kronen from Soren. Thank you very much, my friend. And we got the rupees coming in from Mohammed as well. Mohammed, thank you so much for your support as well, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Coming in with the 29 rupees. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is extremely kind, man. Appreciate you. Mr. Smitty is here. Good to see you, Smitty. Hope all is well. So, welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming to hang out. It is Sunday. A little bit of a shorter stream than normal today, as I mentioned all this week. Childerz, 26 months. Wowzers. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I truly do appreciate that. Childerz, that is extremely kind, man. 26 months and repping that golden leaf. My goodness. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Crazy, 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 man. How many 2-year memberships are coming up and stuff. It's absolutely wild. So thank you for the support, my friends. I appreciate you guys. You guys are all absolutely awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. So, like I mentioned, a little bit of a shorter stream today. I have another barbecue. It is my fiance's father's birthday today. So I'm going over to her parents' house, and they're also kind of throwing a little engagement party, if you will, for us as well. So some of her cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents are all going to be at the barbecue this afternoon. So it should be fun. Should be fun. Back-to-back barbecue days. I'll probably be exhausted tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be a fun one too. If you're not paying attention or if you haven't been around this week, tomorrow's stream is going to be really awesome. If you're unfamiliar with it, Orbex, probably one of the leading community-driven companies out there. They have an event every July called Fly July. And what it is it's basically just one big Orbex event where we kind of showcase as much Orbex content as possible, what they have coming, what they've done, what they have planned for the future. So tomorrow's going to be fun. We're going to be doing our 68K sub celebration as well, 68,000 subscribers. Absolutely bananas that we've already hit numbers like that. And we're going to be hanging out and doing the Fly July with Orbex. We're going to be flying from San Jose, California, all the way over to JFK in New York, a transcontinental, that's it, Smitty? Yeah, transcontinental flight from California to New York. It should be awesome. I think flight time is scheduled just over 5 minutes. So I think it's 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 hours and 5 minutes on tomorrow's flight. So that's going to be a fun one. We should get some beautiful views along the route. Should be awesome. I'm really, really looking forward to it. What do the in-laws think of your streaming job? They're actually really open to it. Her father is very tech oriented. So he understands it. He follows a bunch of YouTubers. He follows a bunch of Twitch streams and stuff like that. So I got very lucky. I got very lucky that I was they understand everything and they totally get it, you know. Plus, all I really have to do, John, is just show them my tax return every year, and I think they would understand. They would understand it's a legitimate business. Mr. Daniel Barry, good to see you, dude. Is this Vancouver scenery from Fly Tampa? No. This is the FSIM Studios. You can put / scenery in chat, or you can check the link down below in the description, in the show notes. Everything is down there. But yes, it's done by FSIM Studios, which I believe is a collaboration from Canada for X-Plane, who makes amazing X-Plane Canadian scenery, and some other guys here in the Microsoft P3D FSX world. So anyways, welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. We are Air Canada 564 service from Vancouver down to San Francisco today. Flight time of 1 hour and 59 minutes. It should be a beautiful flight. I'm very much looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll down to San Francisco. 2-hour flight. Let's do it, my friends. First thing is first, let's turn our volumes up so we have some sounds. Wonderful. And let's go to the overhead and let's start working on some things. So we'll get the external power on. That's going to bring the aircraft to life. We'll go ahead and get battery 1 and battery 2 on as well. Beautiful. Aircraft is coming to life. Let's get our ADIR set to the nav position. So left side, right side, and center. Beautiful. We'll continue our flows down here. All of that can stay off for now. Crew supply can come on. Fuel pumps will stay off as we are refueling. We'll come down here. We'll get our nav and logo light on. We'll get our master start switch on the EPU. We'll get our no smoking to the auto position, and we will arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Now that that's all done and our screens are doing their self-test, let's come down here and let's immediately start loading the airplane. So let's go to our Fenix tab. We're going to hit our import. There we go. We'll import our flight plan from SimBrief. There we go. We're 12 minutes late off the blocks already. That's fine. I don't really care about timing. And immediately what we'll do is we'll go to the mass and balance page. You can see here we've got 162 souls on board, 3,900 kilos of cargo, and 8,500 kilos of fuel. So that's good. We'll hit the load aircraft and we'll do the fast load time. And there you go. The aircraft is now loading. We should be accepting our passengers on board. Beautiful. Cool. That all looks good. I'm awesome. Does the Fenix automatically update? No. You have to, with your Fenix account, you just basically re-download the downloader, and you should be good. Cool, sweet. So now that that's doing its thing, awesome. Let's come down here. Let's start working on the McDo. We'll start programming some stuff. So let's go to the FMGC. We're going to hit the init ref page, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and init request, and that will go ahead and populate everything that we just did from company. And we should see right up here, YVR to SFO with an alternate of SMF, so that's perfect. Our flight number again today was Air Canada 564. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Beautiful. We'll go to our IRS init page and we will confirm on alignment and we will confirm that. Beautiful. Cost index today, we're going with 55 and we're going with a cruise level of 350, 35,000 feet. We may end up step climbing, but initially 35,000 is going to be enough. Beautiful. Cool. That all looks good. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go ahead and bump this over here to the second tab, and we can kind of just leave that like that for now. So let's go to our flight plan page. We'll go YVR. We'll go departures. I believe we can come over here and we can confirm the winds, but I believe we're departing out of the 26s today, and because we are heading south, we'll probably depart out of 26 left. So let's go to my flight, and we'll come over here to YVR ATIS, and we'll grab that. Winds are 350 at 2 knots, so yes, we will be departing off of the left side. So we'll go 26 left today. We're going to be on the Vancouver 1 departure with no transition. We'll insert that. It's radar vectors direct Victoria, so that's all fine. Sweet. We can scroll through our flight plan. We'll make sure that everything else is good. It is. Go to SFO. We'll go to our arrivals. Obviously into San Francisco today, we're going to plan for the ILS 28 left. We're going to be on the Bodega 3 arrival, and we're going to have the Melbeck transition. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Great. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. And just to confirm, we can go ahead and scroll back up here and we can kind of get everything in here. And there's the arrival. Everything looks good to me. No discontinuities, no nothing crazy in there. Beautiful. Cool. I'm happy with all of that. Sweet. Now what we can do is we can just finish our flows on the overhead. So everything looks good. Fuel pumps all off for now. Beacon lights off. APU is off. Everything looks fine and dandy up there. Cool. Let's come down here. We'll remove him. We'll get our lighting here a little bit better. I don't like too many of the floodlights. We'll come back over here as well, and we'll go ahead and get our squawk code 2000 on and reporting. Again, no ATC in Vancouver this morning. Maybe we'll get some ATC en route on the way down, but for now, unfortunately, no ATC. But what we can do is we can tune to Unicom on 122.8, and we can just listen and make sure we're not missing any calls or anything like that. I have no clue if there's people joining us today this afternoon. Hopefully there is. See a couple Air Canada planes over there, so maybe they are. I hear a ding-dong in chat. That is Clifton for 14 months. Huge no floaties to you, Clifton. Thank you very much for your support, man. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very kind. Thanks for support, my friend. Thank you, thank you. The Canadian, you are joining. Sweet. Sounds good, man. Thanks so much, Clifton. 14 months, dude. That is unbelievably kind. Close to that 2-year badge, my man. Close to that 2-year badge. All right, let's get our altimeter here as well. Altimeter is 3003. We've got Jaden up into business class. Thanks so much, Jaden. Appreciate the support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. That is extremely kind. Guys, let's welcome our newest member, Jaden. Thanks so much, Jaden. I appreciate that, man. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I hope you enjoy, what do we have? 30-something plus custom emojis now. Absolutely amazing. Got all kinds of cool stuff for you. And, of course, building your pilot rank in chat and standing out with that beautiful green name. Hey, thank you so much for support, Jaden. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, cool. We're just waiting for the aircraft to load now. Everything's pretty much set up. That's what I love about Airbus. Very minimal as far as setting everything up. We can go back to the mass and balance page, and you can see we're about half loaded, so that's perfect. We'll just wait on the rest of that. If we do have our fuel on board, which we do, that's good. Okay, so let's get our fuel pumps on, and we can go ahead and spool up the APU while we're sitting here, just so, you know, we've got another couple minutes, but might as well fire up the APU. Let's jump outside. We can give this a nice little listen here. If you do have headphones on, maybe turn it down just a tad. Might be a little bit loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Good morning, Cap. Do you use PAX? I have PAX. I haven't used it in a little bit, but I do have it. Yeah. I will get my Boeing yoke on Wednesday. Nice. Absolutely awesome. The stream is lagging for me. Should I restart YouTube? If it's lagging, yes. You should not be having any lag. I don't know if chat can confirm. Chat, are we having any lag today, or is everything A-OK on your end? Everything looks good on my end. Everything's in the green, so I don't think it's on my end. Ayush, how are you, my friend? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. No lag? All right, thanks, guys. All right. APU is on and available. Beautiful. Let's hit the APU bleed on. We can then remove the external power. Great. We can come down here. We can go to our Fenix tab, and we can go to ground services. We can now make sure that our park brake's on. Okay, park brake's on. So we can remove the chocks and cones, and we'll remove the GPU. We'll obviously leave the door closed for now. That's all good. That's all set. I stopped using Microsoft Flight Simulator a while ago, and I just installed it, but I don't know where to put the mods. Can you please help me? You need to find your community folder. Did you install it via Steam, or did you install it via the Microsoft Store? That would be probably the two questions that I would have to ask you. Let's go to our AlexSiu menu. Let's go to our AOC menu. Received messages. We should have our primary load sheet, so we'll go ahead and accept that. Beautiful. That looks good. Cool. We can return, and we're just waiting for the final load sheet now, which should come after. What do you think of GSX? I'm excited for it, Erin. We need it bad, man. Yeah, I'm excited. It's Jaden, it's exclamation point points in chat. You installed it via Steam, so it should be what is it? How's mine go? Community. So it should be this PC, and then find whatever drive it's on. For me, it's my F drive, and then Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then Community should be in there. If you're having trouble finding it, Aviator JT, there's tons of videos up, tons of tutorials. Maybe head over to YouTube and just type, Community folder Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I guarantee you there's going to be a tutorial or two up there that'll help guide you through a little bit better than I can right now. It's really hard when I'm streaming to offer, one-on-one tech support. I don't mean to be rude in any way. It's just a little bit difficult for me to try and focus and help you. I can point you in the right direction, but yeah. Setting up my simulator, going to join on this flight. Sweet, sounds good, man. You can go to the community folder location, and then it shows. Yeah, I just don't think he knows where it is. Which is the best between the Fenix and the PMGG? They're both good, Erin. I don't think you can go wrong with either, man. Like I tell everybody, if you prefer Boeing, get the PMGG. If you prefer Airbus, get the Fenix. But I don't think you can go wrong. They're both great airplanes. I really don't think you can go wrong either way. They're both very good in their own aspects. Hey, ForeFlight works, man. Can't believe that school starts in only a month for you. Jeez, already? All right, there we go, friends. Boarding is complete. Wonderful. So let's grab some information here. We're going to go 60.9 and 31.2. So go to our NIT page, 60.9 and 31.2, and we'll populate into there. Beautiful. Block fuel for today's flight, we've got 8.6, we'll call it. 8.6, and we'll populate that. Good, that's going to populate that page. We can go to our performance tab. We can come back over here. We can go to our departure performance now and plug this in very quickly. Vancouver, we're departing on 26 left. The runway conditions are definitely wet. We'll sync up our final load sheets. We'll sync up our weather as well, and we'll go ahead and calculate our performance and our takeoff speed. So there we go. We've got 144, 154, 157. Those are those beautiful wet runways, so we'll go ahead and plug that in here. 144, 154, 157. Flaps are going to be 2/down 0.1. We're looking for a flex of 63 degrees, and we're looking for our engine out 1010 on all of them. So 1010/1010, and then 1010 in here for engine out. Cool, sweet. All of that looks good. GPS primary is available. Hey, we're ready to rock and roll, friends. Everything looks good up there. Let's get our red beacon on. Let's get our seatbelt signs on. We're about to move. Let's come back down here. We're going to go to the Fenix tab. We're going to go to the ground services. We're going to connect the tug. There we go. The tug is now connecting. We can go outside and we can see that. There we go. There's the tug connecting. A little bit of a weird pushback. We'll do my best to try and get us over here, and then we can go Alpha Juliet and around. Do you know why I can't install V-States Ortho? I tried to install the Progress, but there's an error after a few minutes. Yeah, Visheth, it's really weird because they're on a Google Drive, and they usually get downloaded more than... if you want my tips on that, Visheth, you're going to have to try and Google how to download Google Drive when it says that the file is incomplete or whatever. It's kind of a pain in the ass, Visheth, I'm not going to lie. If you go to Vertical Sim's website, he has a video up on the website that shows you what you need to do. Hey, Captus, took your suggestion on getting the PMDG, and I've been loving it so far. Awesome. Absolutely awesome, man. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and we're going straight back, and we'll go ahead and start the pushback. Beautiful. We'll release this. Good. All right, sweet. Engine mode selector over to the start position. We'll wait for engine systems to come up. Wonderful. We'll do initial climb 10,000, and then we'll do the rest for there. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and fire up engine number 2. Enjoy. Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Flight Sim 2020 is so long to start up. Yeah, it depends. I've got on my M.2, so thankfully it doesn't take that long to start up, but yes. You can't hear the sounds. I think everybody else can hear the sounds, but maybe hit the unmute button. I don't know, dude. All right, we're going to stop the pushback right there. Beautiful. We'll disconnect the tug, park brake back to the on position, and we'll go ahead and fire up engine number 1. Cap, should I get the Tolos 319 or a 5-factor 320 or a Tolos 321? I would support Tolos with the 319 or the 321. That's, again, my personal choice, though. Your M.2 messed up so much I had to delete everything with a new window and start from scratch. Took me 2 days. Jesus, that's not good, man. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. All right. Looks like we've got 2 good engines. We'll let engine number 1 stabilize, which it looks like it's coming back now. Beautiful. Cool. Sweet. Engine mode selector back to the off position. We'll go ahead and set flaps position number 2 for takeoff. Ground spoilers will be armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. And we'll make sure that our trim value is down 0.1. We'll call that good right about there. Sweet. We're looking good, friends. Park brake's coming off. Let's go ahead and taxi ourselves over to runway 26 left. AIG traffic? Yes, I use AIG traffic. And again, you'll see us right back here. So we're going to go Juliet Alpha. We'll take Juliet and we'll go all the way around. Papa Gasho, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Air Canada plus Fenix equals unbeatable. It's going to suck when Air Canada stops operating the 320s. I don't know when they plan on doing it, but oh boy, that's annoying. We'll just leave that off for now. Do I use the pushback tool? I do sometimes, but right now I've just been using the pushback in this one. Do I use DLSS? Not yet. I'm not using the Sim Update 10 beta. I will turn it on once I'm using the, once Sim Update 10 is out. Yep, we will be using it. Let's come over here. We're going to go to our received messages. We should have our final load sheet now. We'll accept that and send that off to company. Beautiful. Looking good. Sweet. No effects on the windshield when it's raining, just the wiper moving and destroying areas. No, it actually works, John. They've actually made it so you can see like it's got the streaks on the lines. So it actually does remove the rain effect. But we'll keep that for takeoff. No need to get that on right now. Nose lights we can bring on as we're leaving the little ramp area now. Again, we're going to make a left turn here onto Juliet. We'll take Juliet all the way down. We'll make a left turn on Hotel, and then a left turn on Delta, and we'll go all the way down for 26 left. Anyway, to slow the windshield, no, that's the slow. That's what's crazy. That's the slow version. It goes much faster than that if you need it to. V1 said in real life they really don't do that much either. I believe it, man. Think about how fast the jet's going, right? Think about how, you know, most of the rain as you speed up just gets, you know, shed off the windshield anyways, but yeah. Show us full speed. That's when you got those monsoons. Over under fuel truck suicide today? Oh, who knows? Who knows? They like to just pop out anywhere, right? You just be cruising down the runway and poof, some fuel truck will pop out on you. Why do you keep your APU on while taxiing? Did I not turn it off? Oh, well, there you go. Thanks for the heads up. Usually I turn it off. Usually it's part of my pre-flow checklists. Would have seen that when we looked up anyways and turned it off, but thank you. Let's do our takeoff config. Good. Ecam is no blue. Looking good. Did you put on full speed for extra lift on takeoff? Yes, that's why you keep the APU on, right? Gap in the Fenix, does it sometimes try to dive bomb at 30 feet? No, it definitely does, boarding passengers. At 30 feet, you basically have to initiate your flare. Because if you don't initiate your flare at 30 feet, the aircraft will just absolutely slam in on the ground. I've really started to notice that. You have to, like, it's almost like it wants you to cut the power at like 30 feet and then kind of just flare it in, you know? But I find cutting the power at about 20 seems to be really good, but yeah. It was good, Spike. Thanks for asking, man. Capper Chat, any opinions on the FS Dream Team CYVR? Should I go with the FSIM Studios? FS Dream Team 1 is on sale for $653. It's not a bad scenery. JP, the FSIM Studios one is much better. It's much more detail oriented. I believe it's also a newer rendition of Vancouver. I could be wrong. They could be using both same time frame, but yeah. Tower, hello, Air Canada 564 on taxiway Delta.
Air Canada 564, Vancouver Tower, good evening, hold present position, device range, copy, eyes for clearance.
Ready, copy.
Air Canada 564, cleared to San Francisco, Vancouver 1 departure, flight plan route depart 08 left, squawk 5127.
Vancouver 1, you're going to turn me around here on Delta on the taxiway for 08 left, Air Canada 564. We're all planning on the 26s.
Air Canada 564, current weather here at Vancouver is indicating 08 left as the departure runway. I'll coordinate here with center shortly to see if we can get you 26 left.
Okay, we're showing, yeah, winds variable now. They were showing out of the 300s earlier. That's why we planned for 26.
Roger.
And can I get the spot code again for Air Canada 564?
And Air Canada 564, squawk 5115.
5115 for Air Canada 564.
So, good morning, Air Canada 566. We push back and start looking for our clearance to San Francisco.
Air Canada 566, stand by.
Alright, we're going to chill here. We're going to see what he wants us to do. We may end up having to do a turnaround. What are the winds now? The winds have updated, and what are they showing? Winds are now showing calm. So, calm winds. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter. We could depart out of which way. And please stop repeating yourself, man. We fly in Norway all the time. Go to the Discord, throw it in the flight suggestion channel, please. Stop spamming over and over in chat. I never understand what you guys like. What do you? Am I just gonna stop my flight right now and go fly into Norway? Come on, let's have a little bit of common sense. That would be amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for
Welcome to the West Coast, Captain.
well.
Happy belated birthday, nice and wet as per
Juliet.
usual. How are you, Dimitri? Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well, man. Hey, wouldn't have it any other way. Vancouver, rain. I got really lucky when I was there visiting about a month or two ago. Any good scenery for SFO? It's handcrafted default. It's decent. Performance isn't the best, but it's okay scenery. It looks good. But the performance can be a little, you know, definitely not the best. Dave, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Favorite airport to fly into? Ooh, I don't know, Sean. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. I don't know. I'd probably be able to give you a top 10. I don't know. I guess it depends, spotting. I guess it depends on the company or something like that, you know?
Vancouver Tower, Canada 235, 5 miles final, 0 left.
Air Canada 235, wind. Yep, Air Canada 235, Vancouver Tower, good evening, wind variable, 0 left, for the land, 08 left.
For the land, 08 left, Air Canada 235.
That may be why he's trying to get us out on the 08s. Real life, YVR is using 26 left, yeah. Thompson, yeah, ATC just jumped online. We didn't have ATC originally, but they just jumped online, so. I agree, Montreal Dev. Hopefully we get Fly Tampa, Montreal sooner than later. Or somebody else steps up and makes one. FSim Studios or something, you know? What's the sketchiest airport? I mean, did you watch our Paro, Bhutan arrival? That shit was crazy, dude.
Air Canada 564, continue taxi to 26 left, the altimeter is 300 continue taxi via Delta, Delta 5, full short 26 left.
Continue taxi Delta 5 for Canada 564, thanks. Alright, well there we go.
Fenix 242, Vancouver Tower.
I have not jacked, no.
Day, the wind calm, you're clear for takeoff, 26 left.
Which one, Jordan? The Bhutan video? That one's, it's up on the channel. Mostly Mustard, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by again. Hope you're having a great Sunday afternoon, morning, evening. Bhutan, it's Bhutan. It's like what we did it like a couple weeks ago, Jordan. If you just go to the channel and you click on videos, you should see it there. It's in the title as well. Thinking about getting Microsoft Flight Simulator, how are the FPS compared to X-Plane?
Air Canada 556, psychological clearance advice, ready to copy.
It's
Ready to copy.
roughly the same, maybe a little bit better in X-Plane if you're using Vulcan. I don't know. Microsoft has come a long way as far as performance goes. It also depends on your PC, right? It's difficult for me to say what kind of performance you'll get. I don't really know what your PC is like, you know. Erin on PC coming up into first class. Huge no floaties to you, Erin. Thank you so much, man. The second member this afternoon. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate that, Erin. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate that. And we got Justin with a $1 donation as well. Justin, I apologize that I missed your $1 donation earlier. Maybe I got to it. But thank you very much, Justin. I appreciate you. Erin, welcome to the crew, man. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Custom emojis. Green name, hanging out in chat. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Still finding that the landing in the Fenix is super tricky. Still can't get the hang of it. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, man. It really wants to like pull your nose down at like 30 feet.
Ready for taxi.
FedEx departing.
Air Canada 566.
Looks like he's struggling to get some speed.
5.7.
Are you part of the Microsoft? No, I don't do the betas, Dimitri. I don't wanna risk performance or any crazy issues while streaming or something like that, you know? This is Delta 5, so it's gonna be our first right.
Thank you.
Hey Gap, I didn't get to congratulate you with your birthday, so here we are delayed. Happy birthday, hope all is well. Thank you, Tori. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Air Canada 566, runway 26 left, altimeter 300 tree, taxi via Echo.
Yeah, Jordan, that one's crazy, dude.
5, hold short 26 left.
Echo Delta 5, hold short 26 left.
Hey Gap, do you usually use the METAR in the EFB or another program? I've noticed the EFB METAR is not updating. Should be. You just have to click this little thing here. Should update. It's updating for me. We just had a different METAR report come in.
That's our Canada 235 clear on Mike 3, going to gate 42.
Enter Canada 235, welcome to Vancouver, taxi via Mike Juliet, apron at your
Yeah, it was spicy.
Mike Juliet,
Spicy, Jordan.
And
It was, thanks for asking, Jamie. It was a lot of fun.
San Francisco via Georgian 6 departure, flight plan route, departure 6 left, squawk 5134.
Thank you, Cap Diaz. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Lorenzo, good to see you as well. Thanks for stopping by. Hope all is well.
Left, squawk 5134, Western 1262.
Western 1262, read back correct. Position start, correction, Western 1262, read back correct, call back ready for taxi.
Wilco.
I'll take a look, chat, man. Yeah. Definitely take a look. Diego, thanks so much, man. Dropping the $3 dono. Huge no floaties to you, Diego. Thank you very much for your support, my friend. Appreciate that. All right, this is Delta 5.
Air Canada 564, wind calm, your quick takeoff 26 left.
Give a takeoff 26 left. Thanks again for coordinating that. Canada 564.
Not a problem.
All right, landing lights on.
Thank you, Karl. WestJet.
Strobe lights, wing lights.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
My TCA quadrant arrived just yesterday and my
Nice.
engine switches, specifically
WestJet
number 2,
1262,
is
runway
always on the
26
position
left,
no matter what on the
300
Phoenix.
tree,
Do you think
taxi
it's
via
broken?
Juliet, Hotel, Echo.
Did you go and download the most recent software for it, Diego? So if you go to the Thrustmaster website, they're going to have drivers and software that you need to install. Try installing the drivers and software or updating the drivers and software and then come back and try it. It should work. It should work. I know that sometimes they can be a little bit iffy. Like sometimes my start switch, if I do that, it'll like bounce back between the two like that, you see? So I know that it can be a little bit weird sometimes, but yeah, maybe try that. All right, friends, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departures. Throttle's up to about 40%. Looking good. Chrono's on. Enjoy the departure, guys. Flex set. SRS runway auto thrust blue. Let's go. Airspeed is alive. Under knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Goodbye, Vancouver. We will definitely be back. God, that sound, man.
And on club frequency, Vancouver, use information also is now correct.
Throttle's down to climb.
Contact Vancouver Center on 133.7. Thanks, flight.
1237, thanks again for all the help, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Air Canada 564.
Air Canada 566, final weight runway 26 left, caution jet.
Right, over to center.
220.
Flaps up, position 1.
Lap away 26 left.
And FedEx 242 is squawk for you, squawk 0714.
Hanif, you just download the livery from the Fenix livery updater. Vancouver Center, good morning. Air Canada 564, 2,300 runway heading.
Air Canada 564 identified, climb 16,000.
16,000, Air Canada 564. Flaps clean, 16,000. Let's go ahead and get our runway turnoffs, nose lights, wing lights, disarm the ground spoilers. Look at that view. Holy.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 442.
There's some clouds
holding
for it. A
short
double
Alpha,
rainbow.
Runway 16, ready to go. WestJet
Fancy
442
departure, chat.
is with me. This frequency, winds calm, clear takeoff 16.
Clear takeoff 16, departure with you, WestJet 442.
I'm actually so happy that I can use the realistic radio effect again. I actually think it sounds so much better. And it's nice that everybody's like one
Canada
volume.
564 to stay on the runway heading for now, for separation for sequencing.
Runway heading for now, no issues. So Canada 564 next. And they actually sound like Canadian. They sound like real world Canadian ATC. It's awesome. How much speed is required for takeoff? There's a lot of things that that factor that in. Shoe band. It depends on your fuel. It depends on your weight. There's a lot of things. Depends on the weather. A lot of things that factor in on that. The only time you'll see an on-time departure in Air Canada these days is on your streams. What a gong show. You're telling me, man. You're telling me.
Jazz 763, Vancouver Center, good day.
When you click delivery, it doesn't show up. What do you mean, Hannah? Maybe go to flightsim.to. Flightsim.to would maybe have that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, 7,000 feet.
Canada 564, proceed direct to Victoria VOR and climb flight level 350.
All right, direct Victoria, VOR, and flight level 350, Air Canada 564. All right. Left direct Victoria, and cruise level 350 is planned and selected. Beautiful.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 442, climbing through 2.7.
Why aren't I using realistic ATC audio? I am. I was just able to turn it back on. I wasn't able to have it on for a very long time. Man, I ordered a new headset, guys. I had to. This rattle in my left ear is just crazy, man. An hour and 55-minute flight time? Yep.
Climb flight level 280, WestJet 442.
12 Gut, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? When I click Delivery Manager, it doesn't load at all, and I can't find the Flight Sim website. FlightSim.to. There's the website. And then just search Air Canada new for Fenix.
Right.
Fenix A320 Air Canada. I'm sure there's probably like 50 of them that are going to come up.
Good morning, Canada.
X-11 Aviation, Boeing 737. How are you, my friend? Thanks for stopping by.
Vancouver Center.
Is the weather real time, and how accurate is it? Yep, real time weather.
7,000, Canada 566.
I feel it's pretty accurate. All right, there we go. Above 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. And yeah, we're above the clouds. We'll release the cabin as well. Flight attendants can start their service. And you may go to the bathroom if you need to. Those clouds are something else, dude. Just stunning, man. I hope X-Plane can even come close to doing this with the new version.
763.
I was about to join, but my simulator is so laggy. Uh-oh, that sucks, man.
Unrestricted.
How to get those realistic clouds? This is just part of Microsoft Flight Sim.
Down to 4,000 unrestricted, direct to 10. Jazz 763.
When is X-Plane 12 going to come out? Not sure. Not sure.
10-2.
Do you recommend the Aerosoft airport sceneries for X-Plane 11 since I haven't found any reviews online? They're okay, Leo. They're not bad. They're not the best scenery, that's for sure, but they're not bad.
5663 sequence to San Francisco. Just remain on the present heading for now. I'll get turned later on. They can climb 16,000.
Is it cold in Canada? No, we're in our summer right now. Summertime. Funny that X-Plane is FAA certified and Microsoft 2020 isn't. X-Plane's not FAA certified, man. I really can't stress this enough. They're home-based simulators. X-Plane 11 is not FAA certified. I really don't like when people just throw random things that they hear on the internet.
442, proceed direct boost. Proceed direct
Neither
boost,
simulator is FAA certified. Microsoft has better clouds than X-Plane 11? Yes, absolutely. Worth the money? Depends what scenery, Leo. It really depends what scenery. Austin created the sim to fly at home. It's not FAA certified. No, it's not. It's not. What an I-511 400.
Fenix offline. You can switch to the en route frequencies. Have a great rest of your flight. Bye-bye.
Is that for Canada 564?
No, that's for FedEx 242.
What's a good flight sim news website? A good flight sim news website.
Good morning.
I don't know. Chat? What would be a good one?
Jet 1262, identified, climb 9,000.
9,000, WestJet 1262.
Air Canada 566, proceed direct to Victoria VOR, climb flight level.
FS Elite is good, yeah. Which traffic are you using? I tried AIG and the DXB and I have minus 12 FPS with it. Jeez.
Climb flight level 350, Air Canada 566.
I have, yeah, I use AIG twists. Yeah. It says on the X-Plane website that it's FAA certified. So, with X-Plane and just like P3D, they offer a commercial version. So, if you're a company, you can only buy it if you're a company. You can get a version of X-Plane that is FAA certified. We, as consumers at home, do not have access to that. So the only people that can buy quote-unquote X-Plane FAA certification is actual legit flying schools and companies. We are not allowed as consumers, home-based cockpit consumers, whatever we are, home-based simulator pilots, we don't have access to that. So just like P3D, and I'm sure FSX will get to that point. I'm sure that Microsoft Flight Sim will eventually be at a point where maybe they get a FAA certification. Who knows? Who knows, man? You're using X-Plane at your flight school? I know lots of flight schools that use it, yeah? But again, I can't stress that enough. That's not what we use. What equipment and programs would you recommend getting started with in Flight Sim? If you're just getting started, prototype, I mean, obviously a good PC is going to be your first choice, but I don't know, man. It's a tough call. I think like I'd have to wait to see what X-Plane 12 offers, you know? What would be the difference between certified and uncertified X-Plane? It's the same sim? No, things are done very differently. In an FAA certification process, there's a bunch more, like for example, a full like instructor panel, QWERTY would be like involved with it. So you would have like a full side of the simulator where you can like you can cause like all kinds of stuff. I'm not quite sure what else needs to be changed. I don't know. I've never really like searched for a FAA certification. I've never really been somebody that, I don't ever plan on becoming a pilot, right? So to me, it doesn't matter. I'm just here having fun in my simulator. I don't, whether it's FAA certified or not, it's the least of my worries. You know what I mean? I don't know. You'd have to do a little bit of research and see what qualifies it as an FAA certification. Obviously, they just don't hand those out, you know, but yeah. One thing I'm worried about is that X-Plane 12 was a massive dip in performance. I hope not, Leo. They said that they've done some crazy optimization, so fingers crossed that we don't get that, but yeah. Where do you keep your Thrustmaster Captain Suite settings, curves, and whatnot these days? Default, Dimitri. The only thing that I've done is I've added a little bit of a curve on my rudder pedals, but that's it. I don't touch the throttles, I don't touch the joystick, I kind of just roll with it, you know? Will the X-Plane 12 aircraft be compatible? Yes and no, Forsaken. Will they work? Supposedly yes. They will work, but there's other stuff, you know. Bundled hardware is the biggest difference with X-Plane certification. There you go. How do I play VATSIM if I don't have my pilot's license yet? Well, VATSIM is just online. It's a virtual air traffic simulator. Jake, you can put exclamation point VATSIM in chat and you can head over to the website and take a look to see what you need. Yeah, you don't have to be a pilot to jump on VATSIM, my friend. Looking forward to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Who knows?
Offline. Switch to en route frequencies. Enjoy your flight.
Well, Unicom, thanks, wonderful ATC. We'll catch you next time here in Canada 564.
Cheers.
All right, Unicom. There we go. Over to that Unicom, which you know what that means. Mr. Mopar's here. Good to see you, my friend. I'm sorry I missed your hello. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for stopping by. It's a bit bumpy, yeah. Will the Level Up 7.3 be compatible? I think so, but I'm not sure. I haven't really heard anything from the Level Up team. I know that the Zibo mod will be compatible day one. So we should have a version of the 737 by Zibo compatible day one, which is great news. That's really good news. So yeah. When Austin was speaking last night, he sounded like he had too much sugar in his coffee. Have you ever had interviews? It's just crazy, man. So yesterday during the interview, Austin shared his screen. We saw some clouds that, in my opinion, look like enhanced skyscape. Yeah. Because what they've done, Smitty, is they're still using the default clouds, right? They're still using the regular default clouds. So yeah. Zibo made X-Plane? Yeah, absolutely. 100%, man. I agree with you. Yeah, 100%. Do you have to be good at math to become a pilot? I think so, Diego, yes. There's a lot of calculations and numbers that you're dealing with when being a pilot, right? I'm currently on the longest flight I've ever done, 16 hours. Jesus, dude. Zibo's the best freeware aircraft? Absolutely. Yeah. Zibo is amazing. I remember when the Zibo came out and my buddy was flying it and he's like, you need to fly this airplane. It's a freeware. And I was like, I don't want to fly a freeware airplane, man. Like, those never amount to anything. Well, boy, was I mistaken. Probably one of the best airplanes. Where'd you get your music from? Double G, you can put exclamation point music in chat. I get it from epidemicsounds.com. There's also a link to join in the below and a link to the playlists that I use. Mete from Budapest. How are you, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. You did 8 hours Toronto to Frankfurt in X-Plane 11. You're brave. Did you do it with an autosave aircraft? That's what scares me about X-Plane, man, is it's just so... One of the big things that I'm really hoping for in X-Plane 12 is, like, you know, I can't tell you how many times I've received that Vulcan driver loss error. Yeah. I don't know, when I click on the Fenix livery manager, it's just not loading at all. That's weird, Hanif. You may have to reinstall the aircraft. Because if it's not opening for you, that's not good. Because that's how you control all your liveries, you know what I mean? And they have like 200 and something that come with the airplane that you can add on. The other thing missing with the Zibo is better sounds. Maybe we'll get one. Wheezing Geezer TV, thanks for subscription, man. Welcome to the crew. X-Plane is so unstable, that's what kills me, yeah. Too bad we can't have that music we were listening to last night. Yeah, it was nice. Dan coming at us with the playlists. In my opinion, folks should curb their expectations for X-Plane 12. Apart from water textures and overall lighting effects, it still looks subpar. Absolutely, Dimitri. I agree, man. I agree. I don't think it's going to be that quote-unquote Microsoft Flight Simulator killer that everybody wants it to be. Listen, I've said it before. I'll say it again very briefly here. Regardless of what happens, I think it's good that we're getting another variation of X-Plane. I think that having competition in this community is needed. I think we see what happens when there's no competition. We get aircrafts like the Bredoc 737 or Captain Sim with the 777 or Latin VFR with their most recent A321.
Happy birthday, Captain. Missed yesterday's stream, but better later than never. If you would need to choose one payware airport from USA and one from Europe, what they would be? Colosse and DBB are excluded.
Huge no floaties to Alexi. Thank you so much, man. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think what the best scenery is. Fly Tampa Boston is absolutely amazing. Fly Tampa Toronto is amazing as well. Latin VFR Miami is really good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you for the support, though, dude. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyways, what I was trying to get at is competition is good. Competition is very good. I think it's important that we have competition in this industry, but yeah, I just hope that they can bring it, you know. Any Builds Buffalo is really good. Yeah, we're about to get Any Builds Austin as well. Wait, is it Austin? I think they're, no, what are they putting out? Any Builds, I can't remember. They're coming out with a scenery soon, this month. I believe it's coming out. And they just did their London Heathrow V2. Innsbruck is amazing airport. I don't know. There's so many, man. The last road trip you did was in your Acura or a rental car? Rental car. Definitely pick up a Fly Tampa. Yeah, Fly Tampa's good, man. Latin V Fair should have stuck to sceneries. I agree. I don't really understand the... I don't understand making a default quote-unquote A321. I just don't... Other than to boost sales and to make them pad their bank accounts, I just really don't understand it. Yeah. Fly Tampa Vegas, yes, amazing scenery, agreed. That's what I mean. It's so hard to, like, pick one, you know what I mean? San Antonio, thank you. That's what they're coming out with. Any Build San Antonio, which we should be doing a flight here sooner than later. I just got VATSIM again, but it says I got to do the new member orientation course, which requires me to show proof of my pilot license. I don't think so, Jake. I think maybe you're misreading something. Maybe if you want to get the actual pilot ranking on VATSIM, you have to show your pilot's license, but anybody can join VATSIM. Hello, Captain Canada. The website Epidemic Sounds does not have copyright, so you have to pay for it. Simul Aero. So if you look, it's a monthly subscription. I believe it's $11.99 USD, $12.99 USD a month. So if you're a content creator, it's well worth it. But yeah, you have to check. You have to check on that one. X-Plane 12 ain't worth the big hype, to be honest. I don't think there's any crazy big hype around it. I think long-time X-Plane users are excited to finally see all the things that we've wanted to change. We've been crying for new clouds, new weather system, new lighting forever, right? I mean, for 10 years, 6-8 years, people have been crying for new cloud textures, new weather textures. I mean, shit, dude, you have companies like look at X Enviro. I mean, they sell, it's cost more than the simulator just for their clouds. So there's companies out there that are just making clouds for X-Plane because they're so bad. So, yeah. I'm excited for X-Plane 12 currently because it does have cumulonimbus clouds, so it'll actually be fun to dodge storms. Well, we'll see about that, but you still use toolbar pushback? I do, ABC Gaming, yeah. The Fenix make an A321? They haven't announced it, Just Fly. I would assume they're going to make a 319 and a 321, but who knows? Who knows? I'm hoping Tolos would upgrade the FMC features of their planes in X-Plane 12. I'm not sure what they're going to do, Cam, to be honest with you, man. I really don't know. I mean, they are charging people. They're charging people. And if I'm being honest with you, I mean this wholeheartedly. I'm friends with Tolos, but I also, you guys know me now at this point. In my opinion, the big update that Tolos pushed for their 340 is a step backwards in almost every aspect. The texturing, the sounds, it's just not good. It's just not good. I don't know what they have planned for their 319 and their 321, but I hope they don't do what they did to the 340, man. The cockpit of that 340 looks like it's something straight out of FSX, X-Plane 8, X-Plane 9. I understand that texturing is not Tolos' strong suit, but that's where you hire somebody. You get somebody to do a better job than what's available right now, because that 340 just does not look good in my opinion. I managed to do the flight, but I'm offline because VPilot is not loving the lags. Interesting. Huh. All right. Will you stream X-Plane 12 on public release day? Of course. Yes. Yeah. I'm getting back into VATSIM after being off FSX 2015. So excited to get back and do some of the routes and events again. Sweet, Harry. Awesome. Good news, man. Good news. Does toolbar pushback give you any troubles on descent and approach like the FPS drops? No. I've never received any of that, ABC Gaming. Some people say they have, but I haven't. Yeah. Any reason why Air Canada is getting rid of their 320s? They replaced it with the A220s prototype. So they ordered a bunch of 220s. In my opinion, most of the developers for X-Plane 12 justify their horrible textures, telling us that their flight model is superb. I agree, Diego. I think we need to have a balance, like a kind of like quote unquote the best of both worlds, right? Listen, I agree that the flight model is definitely superior on X-Plane, but I agree with you. I don't think that just makes an excuse to just give us subpar textures and subpar everything else. Yeah, cool. The ground, you know, the flight model is great, and we appreciate that, but I think we're more than that now. You know, 95% of this community is not real pilots, right? I think we can all agree with that. A lot of us aren't real pilots. A lot of us don't fly Airbus A320s or fly 737s. So, you know, as realistic as I would like the flight model, to me, it doesn't need to be that perfect one-to-one replication of what it is to fly a real A320, right? I'm not necessarily interested in that. I'd be much more interested in kind of getting a whole package, right? Kind of like this airplane. Pretty much, you know, dead on with it. Recently returned to X-Plane solely for the 310 and the 300 and the level up 800 and 900. Once we get the PMDG 800, 900 and the Indy 310, I'm not sure I'll be back. It's difficult, man. It's really difficult. I'm really hoping that X-Plane 12 is going to be all that for us, but I don't know, man. I find it difficult. We'll see. The only plane I fly in X-Plane is the Piper Navajo. Nice. Right, it flies great, I'm sure, but I can't read the damn thing on the panel. Yeah, exactly, Crew Socks. That's exactly it. I always thought the 320 was newer. I assume they just went up in numbers. No. Fenix 320 is close enough. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's like, you know, yeah. Very true. I was a big fan of the Taurus planes. It's so hard to unsee the textures that you get. It's crazy, Cam. It's crazy, dude. That's where I'm saying, like, you know, I can appreciate the, you know, the stuff that goes into their system depth and the flight model. I can definitely appreciate that, but as like an average simmer that doesn't ever plan on flying an A320 or an A321 in real life, I think that they should be focusing a little bit more on textures and stuff like that. You know what's crazy? My game runs better on high settings than lower. Interesting. Air Canada looks very nice, but holy shit, I'm never flying them ever again. Absolutely unprofessional to the fullest extent. Bag is still in Canada before my vacation. This is nice to see, though. No stress. Damn, that sucks, man. That sucks, dude. WestJet lost my bag, too, on the way when I came back. Tolis uses TSS, Turbine Sound Studios, for the sounds, and it makes me want to puke. Listen, Captain Lee, if I told you the amount of conversations I've had with Tolis, and I've told them in the kindest way to get rid of them, for some reason Tolis thinks that their sounds are absolutely top notch. They believe that they're all recorded from real aircraft, and I simply just laugh. I tell them it's not hard to look around the community and find much better sounds. It's funny because Tolis actually pays them for their sounds as well, and I just, yeah, I like I said, I've been trying to be as friendly as I can with Tolis, and I've told them they need to get rid of that immediately. You do not pay somebody for those sounds. Those sounds are of FS98, FS2000 level. I've told them that numerous times. Is your CL14 is your RAM default, or did you fiddle around with things yourself? I'm trying to decide if I lower latency or just go with standard 1718 at 3600. It's overclocked, Dimitri, but it came with overclock profiles. So the RAM came with 3 profiles, and we're using the top overclock profile. But I mean, the one thing that you obviously Dimitri, is you get a little bit slower clock speeds when you overclock them, or when you use, with class 14 you get slower clock speeds. So mine's clocked, I believe, at 3400. So it's dual channel, so 1700 on each. I think that's how it is. Hey man, keep up the great entertainment. Purchased the Embraer 190, 195 series this week, and I love it. Have you tried it yourself? Which ones, Thomas? I'm not a fan of the ones that are available for X-Plane right now. We've got a new one coming, hopefully sooner than later. I might be interested in flying those, though. I don't think that's just Air Canada. Heathrow have taken over a whole warehouse site of store bags. They don't have the staff for them. Yeah, it's Canadian aviation is just screwed right now, man. Cap, someone just did the SFO METAR in chat. When you have a sec, can you see the EFB if it's the same, please? Sure. What is that? SFO 320 at 12 knots. Let's come over here. We'll go to arrival. 320 at 12 knots. 2986. Yeah, it's reading the exact same thing. I'll even hit the refresh button. Yeah, saying the exact same thing in chat. So don't understand how people in the Tollus Discord defend X-Plane 9 visuals because we have amazing systems. Well, that's kind of how they've been programmed, right? That's, if you look at like these, again, I don't understand these sim debates and have people, you know, people getting upset at other people because they prefer different sims, but it's been etched, right? It's literally been like, that's the biggest thing that like, and I mean this in, I don't mean this in a rude way. X-Plane fanboys, right? You got Microsoft Flight Sim fanboys and you've got X-Plane fanboys. The X-Plane fanboys have literally been built and they've been bred to defend X-Plane to the grave because system depth. And again, I can't stress this enough that 95% of this community is not real pilots. I can understand somebody wanting the most system depth, you know, and if you're paying that kind of money for an add-on airplane, you would expect some system depth and you would expect this, but at the end of the day, like, as long as the autopilot works and the MIC-DO works, and I've got an EFB or something that I could load the airplane and I get 0 fuel weights and proper, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like, why, what, I don't understand why people have this raging hard-on for system depth when it's like, define system depth. You know what I mean? Like, all we need is a working MIC-DO, a working autopilot, a working tablet, or something to load the airplane like this, which gives us all the information we need. That's about as much system depth as you're ever going to need or ever going to use in a simulator. Now, if you're somebody that, you know, is using the simulator for different reasons and you're using the sim for training purposes or something like that, then I totally understand. You need something more than what's being available and offered in X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim, but it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. I get that, Taxi, 100%. I get that, dude. I bought the 747-200 in X-Plane and I love it. That's a great airplane. Yeah. X-Plane system depth is lower than P3D. Well, P3D has been around forever, right? Again, it's kind of like one of those things. It's hard. P3D has been around forever. Developers have been developing for P3D for forever. So it's kind of hard to keep that as a, but yeah. Why no cam today? Just no cam today, Georgios. That's it. No real reason, man. Listen, I don't want to pay money for a Captain Sim. Yep, I agree with that one. What's funny is there are X-Plane Test Tollus fans that will tell you they are okay with the Tollus because of the systems, but yet Fenix has both amazing systems and visuals. They act like both are not possible. I agree, man. Yeah, and that's just a hate to hate it, right? It's not Tollus that made it, so it's no good. That's it, man. Soon moving to the west for a 12-hour long haul, and then I'm going to take my dog to fly in the cargo. Oof, that sucks, Leo. What I do know is that X-Plane did right is X-Plane's replay system. Yes, agreed. Yeah. I'm 100% with you on this one. The flying model business is a moot point for us simmers who A, don't know shit about real life behavior, and B, we can't tell sitting on a chair. 100% it, man. 100% it. And you know, like real pilots have access to training tools that we don't have, right, Dimitri? Like, I'm sure if V1, I'm just using V1 because he's a friend of the channel and he's the most, you know, he's another content creator. If V1 really wanted to get like a type rated simulator at home, he could do it. You know, I'm sure there's nothing that's stopping V1. If he really, really wanted it, he could probably go get some FAA approved Airbus simulator. I forget what they use. I forget the name of it. But it's you know, it's, the visuals are absolutely terrible, but the systems, that's what it is. It's a genuine Airbus flight model, genuine Airbus systems. You know what I mean? Like, you can go and do that. That's what I don't understand. That's why I don't understand why people just like try and compare X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim to these FAA approved simulators or these FAA training tools. And it's just, I don't know, man. I'll never get it. I'll never get it, dude. To be honest, it's not just the Canadian aviation. Grass is greener everywhere else. It's an absolute shit show everywhere else in the world. Yeah, aviation, man. I mean, what you're seeing the Canadian right now is you're seeing that astronomical prices to become a pilot, or costs to become a pilot, are starting to add up. You know, I'm not saying it was easier to become a pilot in the 50s and 60s, but I'll tell you what, man, it was a hell of a lot cheaper to become a pilot back then. It is extremely expensive, you know, and it has been for quite a while to become a pilot. Whether you're in Canada, whether you're in the US, it's crazy, you know. X-Plane 12 is the closest to an FAA sim. Again, no, it's not at all, man. X-Plane is home-based entertainment simulator. It's not, sure, man, the flight model may be the closest thing that we have to real-world flying, but it's not what it's designed for, man. It's a simulator. It's meant for you to have fun. It's meant for home use. It's not meant for training purposes. It's a home use simulator. Man, some people, dude, I'll never understand it, dude. I'll never understand it. My parents are currently waiting at Pearson for over 5 hours for a flight to Halifax on swoop. 2 delays, been there since 6 a.m. Damn. That sucks, man. That sucks, dude. Most MS 2020 flyers fly for the scenery. Almost all X-Plane flyers fly for the realism. I mean, yes and no. I don't know. Yes and no. I agree with that a little bit, but I don't know, man. Saw an advert for a company that will work with you to get your license. It was about £100,000. That's insane, dude. It's insane. Even if you did that, it would only be for procedural training and not RL. Real life scenario training, it's impossible to duplicate a multi-$1,000 system in a $200 add-on. I agree, 100%, man. Yeah, that's why you see those, you know, those simulators that pilots train on. There's a reason why those cost over $1 million, right, Dimitri? Like, you're 100% correct, man. You know, the CAE training when they go, you know, when V1 has to go do his certification and stuff, those simulators that they're on, and when they simulate engine failures and that type of stuff, millions of dollars. Do you know what I mean? Still kind of sucks that Tolis has explored charging for the 319 to 321 to future updates. Yeah, I mean, they're going to charge. They've already said it's going to be $10 upgrade charge. I don't know where they're factoring in a $10 upgrade fee, but hey, man, it's not my business, dude. It's not my business. I'm just going to the military to get my GI Bill, and then I'll go to college afterwards. There you go. I get a lot of people telling me that the Fenix is trash because the flight model is bad and Microsoft Flight Simulator has terrible physics. I mean, again, I don't think they're bad. I think that everybody's going to have a different opinion on it. Does it fly differently? Yes. Does that make it bad? No, not at all. Again, flight simulation is one of those things, man. Everybody has a very strong opinion on it, right? Everybody is very opinionated when it comes to flight sim. Well, this flies the best, and that flies the best, and this airplane is the best add-on ever, and this one's the best add-on ever. So you're just never gonna find people happy, man. CHLM with a 5 bomb. Thanks so much, CHLM. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel, my friend. I really do appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
What's harder to understand? The MSFS versus X-Plane debate or the Johnny Gaudreau signing?
Both are special, aren't they? Gaudreau to Columbus. He thinks they're going to win. He thinks they have a better chance at winning in Columbus than they did in Calgary. I don't know. I just don't think he liked Calgary. I got my multi-engine instrument commercial license back in the early 2000s, but even back then the cost was becoming prohibitive, so I stopped flying. It's just crazy, Cam. It's crazy now, man. It's crazy, dude. That $10 upgrade fee better be for better sound studios? No, it's not at all. Yeah. 100%, Dimitri. That's why I laugh, dude. That's why I laugh, and that's why I continue to use 2 simulators. You know what I mean? Because to me, as a content creator and somebody that just enjoys flying in the simulator, that's the least of my worries, man. The least of my worries is, does this aircraft fly like this in the real life, you know? Just straight silliness, man. Straight silliness. And like I said, I'll never understand why people go out of their way to try and like be negative about a product or something like that. You know what I mean? No one's forcing you to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you think that X-Plane is the best, go fly an X-Plane, man. Absolutely nobody is stopping you from doing it. You think Microsoft Flight Simulator is the best? Awesome. Good for you, man. Just keep flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll never understand why people feel like they need to either spread misinformation or spread just hatred or something, you know what I mean? Oh, X-Plane's better. X-Plane 12 is going to be better. There's a better flight model. It's like, do you even understand what a flight model is? Or are you just saying that because you saw some people on Reddit saying that? You know what I mean? Like, it's special, dude. Special. Paying for updates? Yes. So the Tollists are charging for their 319 and their 321. They're charging $10 to upgrade from X-Plane 11 to X-Plane 12. And honestly, that shouldn't come as a surprise because I guarantee you a lot of other developers are going to do the same. A lot of them. I just like how you have to have Navigraph subscription in order to have the most up-to-date AirAct cycle on SimBrief, since the VATSIM controllers didn't let me depart because of that. That's just, I feel like, Leo, I can understand that does suck, but I feel like it's they have to do that, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it just becomes an absolute cluster, you know what, you know. Hey Cap, just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope your flight's going good. Thanks, Maverick. Hope you're having a great day as well, man. Thank you so much, dude. There's a better plane creator than Fenix and PUBG, FMS, and X-Plane, only graphics. So, but again, like, why even compare? Like, that, to me, it just feels silly to even compare it. You know? Is VATSIM dead today? Boston Center was 3 flights and sheds airspace? Maybe. Sunday, man. Summer and Sunday. Everybody's out and about having fun. I prefer Microsoft Flight Simulator because it's good visuals out of the box, and all I have to do is download a few add-ons like Pushback and buy a $70 aircraft, and that's it. Yeah, it's a great reason as well, man. Like I said, dude, everybody has their own reason for flying in the simulator, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to discourage that. I'm not saying that you can't have an opinion. I'm not saying that you can't like a sim more than the other. What I have a problem with is people coming in and like, you know, oh, well, X-Plane is FAA certified. No, it's not. Like, yeah, sure, you can buy a version of X-Plane, just like you can buy a version of P3D for thousands and thousands of dollars, and you can make it FAA certification, sure, absolutely. Do you know what? You could probably do the same in Microsoft Flight Sim. You could probably get an external flight model, incorporate it into Microsoft Flight Sim, and boom, it's certified.
Who should I trust? An actual A320 pilot saying that the Fenix is really good, or Timmy 737 captain on the AV Sim forum saying that the Fenix has terrible physics.
Exactly. Exactly, man. It's, like I said, it's, yeah. It's, I think, again, I'm just going to stress this because we've kind of bounced all over the place. Thank you for the donation, Fuber. I agree 100%. At the end of the day, do whatever makes you happy. That's it. And if I can stress anything in the flight sim community from somebody that's been in this hobby for a very long time, you don't have to, you know, if you dislike something, that's okay. It's okay to dislike something. But I think at the end of the day, it's okay to dislike something if you have your reasons. I think a lot of people just look at Microsoft Flight Sim and they're like, Microsoft did it, it's trash. The flight model's trash. You know, and they say all these things, and it's like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't happen to see your real pilot's license, and, you know, it's just, I think we have to be realistic, and we have to just be, this is good as well. I can't stress this enough. Like, X-Plane 12 coming out, and I've said this before, and I know that you guys agree, if we don't get Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's no chance in hell we're getting X-Plane 12 to do what it's doing. Like, do you think it's just a coincidence that X-Plane 12 is making new clouds, a new weather engine, new visuals, nighttime, daytime cycles, morning cycles? Do you think we get any of that in X-Plane? Absolutely not. No. So we have to thank Microsoft for coming back into the game and stepping up. You know what I mean? They've forced X-Plane 11 or X-Plane. They've forced the people at Laminar Research to actually take a look at the simulator and start improving it the way that we really want it to be. You know what I mean? So for us as consumers, it's a huge win that we get, you know, the visuals of Microsoft Flight Simulator paired with the flight model and the accuracies of X-Plane. You put those together, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with having two sims. There's nothing wrong with being incorporated in two different worlds. They're competition is so good in this hobby, because I said, you see what happens when we don't have competition, right? When we don't have competition, we have airplanes like Captain Sim. We have airplanes like the Aidoc 737. We have airplanes like Latin VFR A321. This is what happens when we don't have competition. People are just free because they know, whatever, man, I'm gonna put out this piece of shit and people will buy it because guess what? They don't have any other option. That's literally the logic behind it, right? That's why Captain Sim and Aidoc, like, those guys have made a huge amount of money, man, because they were the only people to do it, right? There was no competition. Now when you look at the 737, you've got the Aidoc 737 or you've got the PMDG. Well, 99% of the people are going to go with the PMDG, right? That's what happens when you have competition, man. This is such a good thing for the flight sim community. So regardless if you think Microsoft Flight Simulator is trash, regardless if you think X-Plane is trash, as a flight sim community and as a whole, this is amazing news. It's amazing that we get a new X-Plane version with, you know, updated clouds, textures, a new weather engine. We get all of these things now. It's the best news possible. It really, really, really is. And I'm going to do my best when X-Plane 12 comes out to be, I don't want to be that person that's, oh, I don't like this is trash, I don't like this is silly, you know, I don't want to. I'm going to do my best to just kind of enjoy it for what it is. We all know that X-Plane will never compete visually with Microsoft. I think we know that. We know that at this point, this simulator has taken visuals to a level I think that we don't think was possible in flight sim. At least for me, I didn't think this would ever happen. You know what I mean? I think that's it. I think if you just go in with a clear head and you know what to expect, I think it's great. So, and it looks like a lot of you guys in chat kind of understand, you know? I think a lot of us understand, and I think a lot of us think that, you know, yeah, you may not be the biggest fan of Microsoft Flight Simulator, but hey, at least it's rejuvenated the industry, right? I think we can all agree. You know, it is 100% rejuvenated this industry. It has taken this industry from a level of, you know, kind of like a back seat to we're now in the front seat. I've never seen this hobby so alive and so refreshed in my life. And I've been doing flight sim since I was a kid. You know, more realistically, I've been hardcore involved with the flight sim industry over the last 5 or 6 years. I've never seen the excitement and just the building up of what we have going on here. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Graydon, thank you very much for the 2 $10 donations. Forgot a message, but I'm back, baby, and I'm glad to be here. Just be prepared. Graydon, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you. Good to have you back. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for support, man. I really, really do appreciate that, Graydon. No, it's not that I didn't want to acknowledge that. It's just I wanted to get what I had said. Just wanted to get what I was saying.
I forgot a message, but I'm back, baby, and I'm glad to be here. Smile, just be prepared.
Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, Graydon. As always, I hope you're doing well. Good to have you back. Thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Never flew anywhere else because I had no ortho for the USA. I couldn't enjoy the basic textures. Microsoft has opened the world to my fingertips. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And you're not alone. You're not alone at all. Crew Socks, like 100% agree with that, man. Hey, Graydon, coming in with a $20 donation as well. Graydon, $40. Huge no floaties to you, Graydon. Thank you very much. Guys, can we please get some love and chat for Graydon dropping 40 smackaroons on us on a matter of 30 seconds. Graydon, good to have you back. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel. I truly do appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No sim venture this year, Cap? No, unfortunately not for me. Not for me. There's a bunch of other pilots and streamers out there that do that, though. So thank you very much. And we got Oliver for 20 months. This is another month of great content, Cap. Thanks so much, Oliver. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But at the end of the day, the only message that I can say is let's just be positive, all right, guys? Let's just try and you know, will X-Plane 12 be all the things that we want it to be and more? Who knows? Who knows? But let's just be positive. Let's try and enjoy it for what it is, right? There's no sense in getting upset. There's no sense in fighting people because, oh, you think this flight model is better or you think that flight model is better. listen, at the end of the day, let's just be happy that we have competition. We have X-Plane stepping up their game because of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and vice versa. You know, hopefully X-Plane 12 comes out, and maybe Microsoft sees some things, and they see some flight models, or they see some, you know, whatever it may be, and they up their game. This is good news, regardless whether you're happy or you're not. This is great news. Great news. Cap, what about emergency landings? Do I have any planned? I do not. No. Thank you so much again, Aviator Graydon, and of course to Oliver Holden for 20 months. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I really don't do emergencies. If we get an emergency, Elmer, we'll kind of deal with it. But yeah, that's it. Hey, Captain, how are you? How was your birthday? It was good, Urgy. Thanks for asking, man. Flight Sim Life, welcome back, man. Hope all's well, dude. So to answer everybody's questions, yes, I will be using X-Plane 12. Yes, I will buy it day one that I'm available to buy it on beta. I will buy it, and yes, we will fly it. And yes, we will take what we like, and we will take what we dislike, and that's the beauty of having two simulators. Now, I understand in a perfect world, this is going to be a little bit difficult, especially on all of our wallets. I know that, you know, the big thing with X-Plane, and I'm very happy about this, is that everything should be backwards compatible, meaning that all of our scenery add-ons, all of our airplanes that we have in X-Plane 11 should work in X-Plane 12. So that's what we need to be excited about. You know, as a longtime X-Plane user, we should be excited about that. Now, are there some developers that are going to come in and charge a small fee for upgrading? Yes. It was the same thing in X-Plane 12. X-Plane 10. When we had X-Plane 10 and we jumped to X-Plane 11, almost every single aircraft developer required a $15 add-on or a $10 add-on price or something like that. So that's normal, you know? Cap, when the X-Plane 12 comes out, you should compare the new 330 to the Jar Design 330. Maybe. We'll see that. Chaotic DJ, thanks so much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Holy, we got 3 things coming in here. We got Melinder coming in for 12 months, getting his 4-striped badge. So Flight Sim has come a long way. I started in 1983. Crazy, dude. Huge no flows to you, Melinder. Thank you very much for support. We got Zachary with a $10 donation as well. It says X-Plane has its positives, and so does Microsoft Flight Simulator. Both are great sims that cater to the respected audiences. I agree. Well said, Zachary. Thank you for your support as well with the $10 and another 20 from Graydon. Thank you very much, Graydon. I appreciate you, man. It says, question for you in chat: does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes. I'm a huge fan of salty, sweet. I love combining flavors. I've told chat this chat knows by now. They know me. I'm a huge fan of combining flavors. If you can get like salty, sweet, savory, you kind of combine all of those things. I'm telling you, man, that is real good. And I've told chat, I used to work at a pizza place, like a proper pizzeria, and one of my favorite pizzas to make was barbecue chicken. You take like roasted rotisserie barbecue chicken, you mix it with pineapples and hot peppers, like sport peppers, banana peppers, and you put that on a pizza. You have sweet, spicy, savory all in one, and then you get the saltiness from the cheese and the tomato sauce and the bread. Oh man, I'm telling you, dude, that was I haven't had one of those pizzas in years, but I could go back and eat that any day of the week. Delicious. I see we've upset a lot of people. We've upset a lot of people with this pineapple on pizza, man. The best pizza with avo, creamy feta, and bacon. That's a good one, too. Yeah. That'd be a good one. Dan. Gross. Listen there, shawarma pizza. You can't tell me. Dan gets shawarma pizza, like garlic shawarma sauce, chicken. What do they put on it? Turnips, onions, and stuff like that, Dan? You can't tell me that that's not good. No face cam today? No face cam today, man. Just a little bit tired after yesterday's birthday celebrations. Dan. Oh, man. Pineapple on pizza isn't as bad as everyone says it is. It's definitely not, man. Just don't start talking about how awesome crunchy peanut butter is, please. Hey. Are you going to check out EGGL V2 by any scenes? Yes, next week, Dumas. We're going to be flying in. We'll take a look next week, man. We'll do some British Airways A320 ops. They still fly the 320, right? They're not just in Neos. I think they still fly the 320. Are you hungover? I wouldn't necessarily say hungover. Just tired. Just really tired, man. No, you're mixing up pizza with shawarma. There's no way I get pickled turnips on pizza, but the donair, they're yummy. So what's on the donair pizza then, Dan? I could go with a donair pizza, but like it's got to have the proper donair sauce on it and shit. But that's like so Canadian, Dan. Like it's so Canadian. Bagged or carton milk? Always got to go with the bagged milk. Come on. I don't. Why are none of the donations coming through? What is going on with Streamlabs lately? It's just been all. It's all like the YouTube donations. It only gets like 1 or 2. Graydon dropping another $20 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Aviator Graydon. Thank you very much again for the support, my friend. I appreciate you. Says, okay, time to confuse chat with why you don't touch. Why don't your lips touch when you say touch, but when you say separate? Touch, separate. Because it's the syllables. I would strongly suggest some broken coast topping for your pizza. It makes every pizza 10 times better.
Okay, time to confuse chat. Why do your don't lips touch when you say touch, but touch when you say separate?
It's all about your syllables. Huge no floaties to you, Graydon. Thanks so much for your support, man. I've actually, Dimitri, I've been ordering from a different one. I've been ordering from Skookum. I've been ordering from them quite a bit. I got some Polynesian thin mint right now. It's very nice. Polynesian thin mints. %, Jesus. Even banana slices on peanut butter toast goes well? Yes. Yeah, I'm for that. Yeah. I think Air France just sent 2 of the US to get scrapped. What, they're 320s? Oh, it was an infused. There you go. Clouds have been on point today. They have been, Mopar. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of research and I'm on the verge of buying the Fenix 320. How's it been owning it for you? I really enjoy it, Zachary. I mean, it's a little bit of a learning process at the beginning. I find it's really hard to land. It's one of the harder ones I've found to land, Zachary. But apparently that's normal. Indicative to the 320. The 320 is the hardest of all the 300 series to land, the 20 series. Time for a stretch. You got it, Bob. First one of the day. Jacob, 6 months. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. When do you eat pineapple on pizza? You got to do cinnamon on it before they bake it. And also, another dire thing is put peanut butter jelly and applesauce on pizza? No. I can't go that far. Who remembers, like, Pizza Hut with their dessert pizzas growing up? Remember that one. Jacob, thanks so much for your support, man. 6 months. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I missed a 380 by 30 seconds when landing. At least I saw it taxi to the gate. That's cool. Really cool. Graydon dropping another $20 donation. Guys, will you please get some love in chat for Aviator Graydon? Thank you very much, Graydon. I appreciate you, dude. As always, dropping over $100 already. Very kind to you, my friend. Thank you very much, Graydon. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. Cap, will you come fly the ATR-42 cold north of Manitoba and Nunavut? Oh, man. I mean, If you get me in that cockpit with you, sure.
Yeah, Air France has two A319 in the Caribbean that fly out of Martinique.
That's pretty cool. Thanks so much, Graydon. Appreciate that, man. Very cool. That's absolutely awesome. Thanks so much, Graydon. I appreciate the support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much. That's crazy. Wonder what they do. Where do they fly, Graydon? Do you know? So what specs I got in my PC? Aiden, put exclamation point specs in chat, man. And remember, I believe somebody was asking how much time we've got left. We've got the counter up here, but I always tell people add about 15 minutes onto that. So we'll probably be on the ground in about an hour. Probably start our descent in about 30 minutes or so. Forsaken coming in with a $2 donation. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you, dude. Says can't wait for X-Plane 12. I'm excited as well, man. I'm really excited to see what they've implemented. I'm really excited to see the weather, the default weather system. I'm really excited to see the new default clouds, the new default atmospheric conditions, and more importantly, I'm excited to jump into the Zebo, man. That's probably going to be the first plane that we fly, guys. Yeah. Pizza ratings, New Haven #1, New York style #2, and deep dish Chicago. I've never had a deep dish. They opened up a restaurant here, Mopar. I got to send Mopar pictures, actually. They opened up a restaurant here, and it's supposed to be authentic Chicago deep dish pizza. I'll have to send him the link, and I'll have to see what he says about it. Yeah. You're excited to see the trees in X-Plane 12? Oh, boy. We have one Air France A320 flying to YUL from Pointe-à-Pitre, if I remember. That's crazy. Wow. Are you flying stock weather right now? Yeah, stock weather, Zachary. Stock weather, man.
Both Air France fly to Cayenne and back 2 times a day.
Huh. That's crazy, Graydon. I had no clue. That's wild, man. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you as always, Graydon. It's like $130 donated today, Graydon. You are unbelievably kind, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Still trying to master approach test landing. How many miles out do you start your descent, and what's your vertical speed? So, Thomas, if you set up your airplane correctly, you go to your performance tab, it'll actually tell you when you start descending. So in the Airbus, if you hit your performance tab, you'll get time or till top of descent, and you can see here 238 miles. I usually like to start my descent a couple miles, 3 to 5 miles before that, and yeah, that's kind of how we do that. I was just about to say it's been a pretty smooth flight, but I think we're just going through a little bit of turbulence right now. Had a Captain Canada landing at MSI. Moment at ORD. Uh-oh. Hey, we have good landings. High-end preset, clouds on ultra, trees on low. You got it. No worries, Thomas. No worries at all. And the same thing kind of goes with the Boeing airplanes, Thomas. They pretty much have the same, very similar. You know, if you've set up everything correctly, you're okay. One thing is Airbus, you have to manually initiate descent while Boeing automatically descends. Yes, very true, Zachary. Very good point. Do you love the new Air Canada livery or the old one? I really like the new one. I don't. It's funny because as I see more of the new ones, I kind of like the old one as well. But I wasn't a fan of the toothpaste when that's what it was. Toothpaste blue, we call it. The A300 to minus 550. Woof. So if you're at flight level 370, you need to start descending roughly 37 miles out. No. So you take that number, you use the rule of 3, Patrick. So you take 370 and you would times that by 3. So 370 times 3, you take that number, and that's roughly when you should start descending. So probably like 105, 110 miles out if you're at 37,000 feet. You usually take your, you take your altitude and you times it by 3, and then you remove the zeros. So if you're at 37,000 feet, you remove the zeros, so 37 times 3, that would be when you start your descent. Procrastinating going to the laundromat until the stream is over. Too hot in Texas. Woof. It's hot here today, man. What descent rate? I think average is about between 1,800 minus 1,800 foot per minute and like 2,400 feet per minute. It really depends. And then you also have to factor in like tailwind, headwind, right? There's certain things that you have to incorporate. Like if you have a headwind, you know, take off 10 miles, you know, because, you know, if it's supposed to be 110 miles, go like 100 miles. If you have a tailwind, you might want to do it a little bit earlier because the wind is actually pushing you. You know what I mean? It's hot here today. Let's see what the weather's saying. And I know by hot, you guys are going to be like, "Oh, that's nothing." We'll see what it's like. Yeah, it's only 87 here today. See, that's really hot for us. That's hot, man. 87, 31 degrees. That's, yeah. It's already 95 in Vegas. That's nothing. That's a cool day for Smitty out in Vegas. Phoenix is already at 101. Jesus, dude. You're in Spain and it's 40 degrees? Oh my goodness. Siestas for you guys today. Lots of siestas. Yeah, that's crazy, Oliver. Like, you guys don't even have, like, most people in the UK don't have, like, air conditioners and stuff, right? Because it doesn't get up that hot. It's going to be 114 high in Phoenix and humid because of the thunderstorm just past few days. Ugh. That's, like, my worst nightmare, man. Nightbot's about to flip out. Yes, he is. Dallas is 99 already. Ugh. That's gross, man. Guys, remember, tomorrow, we're going to be giving away 10 giveaways on the channel tomorrow. Remember that. It's going to be an awesome day. 10 giveaways, my friends. And remember, if you haven't done so already, guys, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes on today's stream. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal, but 300 likes on today's live stream would be absolutely awesome. Look at you in Chicago, Mopar, just living the dream. 73 degrees. That's what it was when I was in San Diego for Flight Sim Expo. It was like 23 degrees, 25. Oh, that's beautiful weather, Mopar. What's it doing in Edmonton? Here we go. Oh, Dan, you cannot talk. That is literally perfect. 72 degrees. This is life. How do you even function? I don't know, dude. It's humid as hell. Oh, is it really? Oh, yeah, 58% on the humidity. Yeah. You're getting that lake effect, Mopar. Same thing I get up here, man. That lake effect is killer, dude. Oof, Beaver, that's going to be crazy, man. Weather Reykjavik. This will be interesting. Harry, are you in Reykjavik? Death Valley, 112. You get the lake effect in Toronto? Oh yeah, we get it big time up here, man. Oh, Dan's at 58, you're at 87? Oh man. Ugh. That's the worst, dude. That's kind of how it was here yesterday, Mopar. It was real gross. Going to Reykjavik next week? Man, you're lucky, dude. That's one place I've always wanted to go. Always wanted to go up to Iceland, man. I work outside in my new job 2 days ago. It was high 60s and low 70s in the morning. It was very nice. There was almost 80 Fahrenheit later in the day. I'm working almost 90 for the summer. Damn, dude. 55 degrees where you live? Sheesh. Oh yeah, the humidity is what's gross, man. 100%. That's what makes it just, ugh. Makes your shirt stick to your arms and your back and stuff. It's the worst, man. I think for once, Dan has the best weather. Agreed. Agreed, man. 72 Fahrenheit, 22 degrees. That is perfection. Alex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Ooh, Seattle at 65. That's nice, too. That's real nice weather. You guys want to see the headset that I ordered? Wait, does it show my address? It does. Hold on. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me copy this. Let me go to this. Incognito. Put that in. Ah, yes, there we go. These are the headsets that I bought. I went, I got sick and tired of buying stupidly expensive headsets. I went with the Sony MDR 7506 Professionals. I really hope they're going to be nice. That's the price that I paid, too. 12% off, so basically save the tax. But, yeah, I really hope these are going to be good. I'm hoping they're at least going to be on par with the Sennheisers that I had. I've heard really good things about these. Jeff Faviano has actually been telling me that I should get these for a while. I know that some people have these as well, but I cannot believe that I don't even know how much are the Bear Dynamic DT990 Pros. How much are these now? These are the 250. Yeah, so this is what I have right now, but I have the black edition. I don't know if they even sell them anymore. The black ones, because they were the yeah. So anyways, this is what I have now, pretty much, except I have the black edition, and it's the things. So, and in my left, I cannot believe that these have gone already. In my left eardrum, there's a rattling like you have never heard. I've never heard a rattle from this from a headphone. Like when I start up the engines or we spool the engines for takeoff, my left ear is just rattling, like rattling. These are the ones that I had. This is exactly what I have right now. These ones. I think that's the price that I paid, somewhere around there. But this is exactly what I have right now, and I cannot believe that they broke. I haven't even had them for 2 years. Crazy, man. I cannot believe that they're broken. So I said, I'm not spending more money. I'm going to go with something that, look at the reviews. Almost 19,000 reviews, 4.7 stars on 19,000 reviews. So hopefully these do the trick. They're supposed to be here on Wednesday. Yeah, they're supposed to be here on Wednesday. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that they do well. They're a good Sony with noise cancellations. Yeah. Maybe those buyers are still under warranty. I checked, Dan. They're not. I mean, they may be under like manufacturer warranty, which I'll deal with when I get the new ones. I just didn't want to deal with it now because they'll probably be like, okay, send it back. But I also didn't buy the protection, Dan, so I really don't know. How much storage do you have on my ortho drive for X-Plane? I have an 8 terabyte drive. Yeah. You should do the podcast review with XP and Blue for the A300 or whenever the next PMDG 74777 comes out. That's if they invite me on, RC. That's up to them, dude. It's the Blue and XP podcast, not the Captain Canada and Blue and XP podcast. They have to invite me on. My old headset when I used to play Flight Sim, when the engine spooled up, sounded like Apple earbuds with static TV. That's exactly what's going on right now, random idiot. So whenever I start the engines or shut them down or spool them up, I just get some crazy rattling in my left. It's so annoying. And it started like a month ago. I like started to notice it, and I was like, that's odd. Like, these aren't even 2 years old. Like, there's no way. And I don't listen to things crazy loud, you know what I mean? So I had some Sony cans in their MDR line about 20 years ago, and they were great. The faux leather on the earpads eventually degraded after about 10 years, but they were great until then. Yes, I read that that's one of the biggest Lefty Labs. I've read, it's funny you say that. I've read that that was one of the biggest complaints about those, but people were saying you can order replaceable faux leather pads, and they're very easy to replace. So fingers crossed that that's actually the case. I got the Corsair HS50 headset, best buck for under $70. There you go, man. Sweet. Vlad, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Any developer making an A220? Yes. We have a freeware A220 coming in. You're trying every method I know on like 50 videos? What do you mean? VX, what are you talking about? How can you have a pair of headphones for 10 years? The longest I've had was like 4. What do you mean? I just bought a pair of Biodynamic 770s. Now I'm nervous. Yeah, like I said, Aiden, I'm very surprised, man. I thought that I'd be wearing this headset for 5+ years. So yeah. He's begging for someone to try and gift him Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, stop that. Don't do that. Do you know what the best method would be? The best method would be to try and make some money yourself and then buy it yourself. I can't tell you how satisfying that would be. 180 till descent. Why are we off track? What's going on here? Direct tow coast, I guess? What happened? Did we, that's weird. We 100% got off track there. And now we're 130 miles. What the hell happened? No. We were legit, like, we went by a couple waypoints. I'm wondering if, like, when we were going through, like, some of that bumpiness, it knocked us off course. Yeah, it's also another thing that I'd like to point out. VX, for $1, you can get this simulator. For $1, you can get the Xbox Game Pass for 1 month for $1. A literal $1. And you can play this game for 30 days. And then during that 30 days, you can try and figure out how to make more money. Hey Cap, what do you recommend? The honeycomb throttle for beginner pilots with the Boeing Thrustmaster yoke? Absolutely, that's a great combo. If there's anything that I can suggest, it's the yoke, man. The yoke is just amazing. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Your dad funked up on the Game Pass with family settings, but I'm 16 now. Well, then I suggest you talk to your dad. At 16 years old, maybe you go and cut the grass. Maybe you pick up the dog poo. I don't know. Do you have a dog? Try and work something out with your parents, man. Unfortunately, we're not mommy and daddy in chat, and we just, we can't just buy you things. It's not how the world works. Maybe tough life lesson, but just trying to be, realistic with you. If you decide to get the sim with the Game Pass, you can get it on a discount as well. There you go. Hey Cap, what replay do you use for your landings? The Microsoft Flight Simulator one or another? The simulator one seems a little bit bugged. Yes, that's what I use. I use the sim. What's in the sim? Yeah. My first paying job was cutting grass. Made decent amount of money time cutting 3 lawns. Absolutely, dude. Yeah. I remember my old neighbor and I at like 13 or 14 years old. We used to go around after a big snowstorm, and we would go to like some of the older, some of the older people on the street, and we'd get them to do that. That was probably my first ever source of income. I remember doing that for quite a while every winter. Yeah. You get your money doing chores, of course. Exactly. I mean, DJ Matt's got a good point there. If you have to beg people to buy you a game, the odds are that you can't even run it. Yeah. What are your computer specs, VX? Do you know what your computer specs are? What kind of graphics card do you have? What kind of CPU do you have? What kind of storage and RAM do you have? Online money makes life easier? Yeah. How hard it is to make money, man. Like, especially like content creation and stuff like that. Tough gig out here, man. Especially now that everybody and their mother and their grandmother is streaming now. It's tough, man. Oh, you've got a 3090 Ti with a 12th gen, 64 gigs of RAM. Okay. Yeah. And your dad won't buy you Microsoft Flight Simulator, but you have a NASA PC? I don't know, man. Something doesn't add up, my friend. Something doesn't add up. If I was a parent, I would be happier than a pig in shit if my kids wanted to spend time on a simulator instead of trying to play Fortnite or Call of Duty. I would 100% get them to into a simulator. So, I don't know, man. Used to make decent money doing Uber, but holy yikes, the price of gasoline has cut into that. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Cap, I play on Xbox, and I need to get the replay to work. I don't know if they have a replay on Xbox, Caleb, to be honest with you. I'm not sure, man. Well, VX, you'll have to come and hang out, man, when we do our giveaways. We do all kinds of giveaways for Microsoft Flight Sim and stuff, so you'll have to be here for the next giveaway, maybe. Did you do any touristy things in Van City last month? I wanted to take you out on my boat for salmon fishing, but I guess it wasn't in the stars next time. Oof, damn, that would have been cool. Touristy things. Yeah, we did a little bit of touristy things. A lot of eating, a lot of restaurants. We went out to Victoria for one day. We took the ferry. We went out to Victoria. I met some friends that were there, and they gave us a nice tour of the city. We went on the harbor taxi. We took the harbor taxi around and then walked around Victoria Park, and we drove through Stanley Park on the way down. We went to Granville Island. We spent an afternoon in Granville Island. So yeah. Did you see what I sent, Cap? Where did you send it, James? Hey Cap, I know you're a big Thrustmaster guy, but you should take a peek at the Throttle Tech flight box for the A320. Pretty cool stuff. So Brady, I'm just going to, again, one, I don't need something like that, dude. Like, as cool as that may be, that's completely out of my league. That's not, two, the sheer size of that. Do you know what I like about my Thrustmaster stuff? This is my normal keyboard holder. And guess what fits perfectly on my keyboard holder? My beautiful Thrustmaster throttle and my Thrustmaster joystick. They fit perfectly. And to me, this is ideal. I wouldn't want anything bigger than this. I'm not trying to make a home cockpit. I'm not trying to do anything like that. You know what I mean? This to me is plenty big enough. That's all I need,
Happy Sunday, Captain.
Fly with Rook.
Hope you enjoyed your birthday, dude.
Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support, man. I truly do appreciate that, dude. Thank you. That's extremely kind, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. Yeah, so as cool as some things are, you just have to be like realistic with it. Listen, if I was building like an A320 cockpit or something like that, I would for sure take a look at that throttle tech. I've seen V1 stream while he's using it. It looks badass, dude. I'm not denying that. But for me, I don't need something like that. You know what I mean? That's for somebody that's like in the midst of doing like a home cockpit, something like that. And then we have to talk about the price, dude. I mean, isn't it like 1,500 USD? That's crazy. I don't care at what level you're on. 1,500 USD for a throttle? That's crazy, dude. Come on, that's wild. That's home cockpit status. You know what I mean? That's something you buy when you're building a home cockpit. So I can appreciate you saying that it's something that I should check out, but you just have to be realistic about it. You know what I mean? That's not in my cards, and you know, unfortunately, it's just not for me, man. Not for me. Oh, it's not that much. It's $1,250. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. $1,250. That's crazy, dude. Like that's my like, you know, my throttle, my joystick, my rudder pedals, my radio stack doesn't even come to that much price point. You know what I mean? The most comprehensive contents on YouTube when it comes to Flight Simulator. Really love your creativity. Thank you, Gassan. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much, dude. I read that X-Plane 12 public beta should start by the end of July. Is it real or not? It depends, Imperator. You can read a lot of things online, right? But I really don't know, man. Song name? Trouble Me by Hallman. Hallman makes some beats, dude. Hallman slaps. This is called Trouble Me. Trouble Me. For whatever reason, I can't get my Flight Simulator ruddles to stay in place. Do you know a tip? Recalibrate them, Graydon? That would be my... Grayson, that would be my best bet. Recalibrate them or something? I don't know. Cap, you find yourself in a real-life situation. Would you feel confident to land an Airbus or a Boeing? You'd probably put it on auto land. Yes. Line me up for the runway. What's the ILS frequency? Okay, cool. We'll plug that in there. Boom. Put on that autopilot 1, autopilot 2, and there you go. We're safe. I think I listen to all of Holman's tracks. Dude, they slap. They slap. There's a light version for $600, I think. Still way too much. It doesn't have the engine start switches and the parking brake. Yeah, that's... Yeah, no. No thanks. Not for me, man. Like I said, I'm not, you know... V1 is a real Airbus pilot. That it makes way more sense for him to have that, right? I feel like that's exactly who this is geared towards. This is geared towards the real pilots, the guys that fly in the sim, or somebody that's building a home cockpit. You know what I mean? That's who that is geared towards. That's not geared towards the, you know, the everyday flight simmer. Unfortunately, I don't see that being that way. Invest in a good VR headset and you will sit in the actual cockpit with no need for all the peripherals. I did invest in FS Project side stick since that is the most important piece in a sim. There you go, man. Nothing wrong with that, Cam. I wonder what a career mode in Microsoft Flight Simulator would look like working your way up the airlines. You can do that, RC. There's an add-on. I forget what it's called. There's a really good add-on. I've actually had a bunch of friends suggest that I try it out or I do it on stream. The only thing is you have to fly for a... You know, like you actually have to like hit your quotas and stuff. I forget what it's called. Chat, do you know what it's called? I'm not sure, man. Still looking to find a way of putting direct in the MiG-2 with the Fenix. It keeps telling me mismatch. When you're going to direct, well, you just take your direct, you go direct, and then you choose a waypoint. So as long as you've got like an updated AirAC or something like that, you should be fine. I've been enjoying a little payware plugin called Real Turb. Cat Areas Global makes turbulence in Microsoft Flight Simulator more exciting. Interesting. Huh, I think I've seen that, Dimitri. I feel like it would be cool if it would be something more challenging. Yes, it is, RC. Fuck, I can't remember what it's called. I'll ask my buddy right now. Is it a pilot's life? I thought it was like a pilot's life or something. It's sold on Sim Market. It's like usually one of the top. It's usually one of the top things. I'm gonna update the weather here, guys. Give me a sec. Let's update the weather and plug this into here. Training. Is it FS Academy? No. Microsoft Flight Sim. What would it be under? Aircraft, landmarks, lights, missions. Missions, maybe? No. More? No. I don't know what it... Tools, maybe? I see Real Turb. I forget what it's called. It might be a pilot's life. It's called Augmented Reality, is it? Is that the one where like you fly for a bunch of different airliners and you have to keep like moving up in the airline industry and like you get hired by different pilots? Let's check the METAR here and see if it's reporting the same thing. Hi, Daisy. Daisy came to say hi. Pilot's Life V2. That's it. Thank you, Chris. A Pilot's Life V2. That's exactly what it's called. So for somebody that's looking to add like a little bit more realism to your flying, it's a Pilot's Life V2. That's the one that it's called. Yes. All right, so everything's still the same here. So performance, we're planning our descent in 31 miles. So we'll set up our arrival performance. Altimeter is 2986. Good. Temperatures are... Rookie with another 10, my man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you as always. 320 at 15 knots. Temperature is... What's the temperature? It's already... Oh, it's only 18 degrees. That's beautiful. Transition is 18,000 feet as always, and we'll go ahead and pull up some information here for the 28 left arrival. Minimums on the ILS will be 789. 789 in our barrel. Cool. And descent is in 26 miles. Looking good. No worries, Rookie. No worries at all, man. Thank you for the 10 bones, dude. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. I don't know why Nightbot and Streamlabs isn't reading out all of the donations. They're doing weird things. But thank you for the support, my man. I appreciate you as always. I'm really, really, really hoping I'm going to make it out there, Rookie. Oh, there. That may be the donation now.
I think they are telling you to try augmented reality.
Thanks for support, Rookie. I appreciate you, man. I don't need to do ag. I just need to go and fly your sim. We'll be good to go, right, Rook? I don't need none of this VR. I just need to go over to the man cave, spend some time in that sim. That's gonna be awesome, man. I'm doing my best, dude. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. About to descend into SFO. Nice. We are about to start as well. What's Daisy's? I don't know. She really likes she really likes these like salmon things. They're like freeze-dried salmon, but they just stink. Ugh. So gross. Alright, let's get the seatbelt sign on. We have clouds down there. Few at 800. Alright. Thanks, Rookie. Appreciate that, man. We're gonna work something out, man. Don't you worry. Kind of randed, but wanted to give you no floaties to an ATC IRL at DFW. The airspace is like a machine all day, handling planes in and out of Dallas. Oh yes, any of those busy places, man. It's just wild. They are literally machines. You got that correct. Nine miles till descent, friends. What are we taking this down to? It's always good to figure this out first. Bodega 3, I believe it's 11,000 at Bricks, which is what we're going to do. 11,000 at Bricks, which should put us flying basically right over the airport. I'm going to plug in 11,000. We are 5 miles from descent. Sorry, 7 miles from descent. Your bro just got a puppy, so I'm happy for him. He's in love, little black. That's awesome, man. You'll be the best doggo for the boat days? Hell yeah, Davis. Hell yeah. 4 miles, 3 miles coming up. Let's go ahead and hit our descent button. Beautiful. You see descent here changed, and let's turn it up and listen to those throttles pull back. Engine spool back, one of my favorites. Ready for it? Get ready for it. Get ready for it. I love it, dude. So good. Am I using FS Realistic? I am. Yeah. No face cam today, Summit. I'm excited to see the A320. Seems like a cool little plane. Yes, as am I, man. Oof. So nice. All right, guys, give me a sec. I'm going to grab some water, take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. My 5 on my numpad's not working anymore, like at all. I don't know why. Nothing is working. Interesting. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. I threw something in the microwave as well. I got really hungry. As soon as I stood up, my stomach went, Hello, everybody. If I missed everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody is well. Yeah, with the 5 key, I don't know, man. That never happens. Really weird. It's almost like numlock is on, but it's not. Oh, wait, it was. What, really? Okay, well, there we go. I got the view back. How could I go through every other view, but I couldn't with numlock? Oh, there we go. We got it. Pogos? You saying pogos? The Canadian? Jesus, I haven't had a pogo in forever, dude. Hey Gap, have you noticed any graphical glitches with the custom external view of the Fenix? I have a weird black spot on the front of the plane. Yes, I think that's what happens. I haven't noticed anything. I don't really use anything. I use like, I'll just go like use this view or something like that. But I've heard people say that yes, there are some weird... Today is National Ice Cream Day. Really? Pogos still exist? Oh, dude. Get this, Prototype Gaming. I was in the store, I don't know, man, maybe about 6 or 8 months ago, and I have a buddy of mine that still eats Pogos quite frequently. I always make fun of him for it, too, and I was like, oh, man, go make some Pogos or something. Anyways, I was in the store, and I was walking by, like, the frozen food aisle, and I saw that they make breakfast Pogos. I'm not even kidding, dude. It's like a breakfast sausage in a corn dog shell. They're called breakfast Pogos. I immediately took a picture and I sent it to him. And I was like, oh my god, dude. What the hell is it's a corn dog, Mopar. You know what Pogos are? Is that only a Canadian thing? Look, right here. Look, they're here. They're actually here. I found it. Holy shit, I actually found it. Smoky bacon sausage in a biscuit batter. Pogo breakfast. Stop. I actually found it. Oh my god. Those are... You guys don't have Pogos? Come on. You know what a Pogo stick is? Really? Is this Canadian? But you guys don't call them Pogos in the States? A breakfast corn dog. Hell yeah, man. Prepared in Canada. Oh, baby. Nothing but the best. Actually sounds pretty good. No. Smoky bacon. I've never heard of Pogos. It's called a corn dog for us. Okay, interesting. I always thought you guys had Pogos. Okay, well that's what we call them in Canada. Pogo. What is this one? Maple flavored sausage. Stop. Oh no. Oh no. That doesn't get more Canadian. I should have known just looking at that. Maple flavored sausage. That is so Canadian it hurts. Man, I grew up on this shit, dude. Pogos? Oh man. Holy. That's actually awesome. Give me a sec, guys. Dan's gonna go and order some maple flavored Pogos now. Aren't you, Dan? I definitely have one of those. Oh man. I joined the stream and I see Pogos. Good afternoon, right? Jordan's a good old Canadian kid. He knows Pogos. Jordan, apparently they don't call them Pogos in the state. I know they're called corn dogs, but I always thought Pogos was like the brand of corn dogs. So, for all my American friends, extra aircraft, don't be stupid, dude. Come on. You're lucky you don't get banned for that. I'm sure you probably will get banned, actually, by one of the mods. What do you guys call them in the States? What is your American brand? What's the American brand? Pogos were a part of your childhood? Hell, they're part of every Canadian kid's childhood, man. Hell yeah, dude. Saturday afternoon, get some Pogos before baseball practice or something? Yeah? Is this Google or Bing Maps? Whatever's default. Bing. You don't like pogos? I know a lot of people that don't like pogos, that's for sure. Like I said, I haven't had one in... I don't know, man. Steve, 11 months. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. So those look good. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. You guys just call them corn dogs? Like, did you guys not have, like, a brand that sells corn dogs? No, you got to go with mustard, Smitty. A nice, like, a nice whole grain mustard is really good with them. Should get some pogos for my sauna tennis lesson. Oh, man.
Reminds me that I haven't had pogos in a dog's age. Gonna head to the store later today, Lamau.
Get some pogos. Hey, man. Nothing spells stretching better than pogos. Pogos and stretching go hand in hand. Steve, thanks so much for the 11 months, man. I appreciate you, dude. Here I am eating spinach and beans. Spinach, beans, long grain rice, sweet potatoes. That's what I'm eating right now. Pogo breakfast sausages with ketchup. Oh. I don't know, Smitty. You gotta dip it in something. Maybe ketchup's not the call. Maybe maple syrup? That'd be good. Some authentic maple syrup. Smitty, do you still have some of your barbecue sauce? The maple barbecue sauce? You all out? Royal Fury, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Imagine if they sold pogos in every Canadian flight. Jimmy Dean pancake and sausage? Oh, okay, okay. Do you guys have McGriddles in the States? Is a McGriddle a thing in the States at McDonald's? It's a sausage and egg between two like pancake things. You do have the McGriddles? Oh, dude, that shit slaps. That's probably my favorite breakfast thing. I don't eat McDonald's a lot, but when I go to McDonald's, I want that McGriddle, man. Ash Smitty, he probably picked me up 3 or 4 of them. Maple butter? Ooh, that's a good one, too. McGriddle slap. 100%. Only higher crypto, yeah. What game is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's the first thing in the title, Amari. I can't make it any easier, my friend. Why do these streams make me hungry? Ah, what's right there below us, chat? Left side. What is that? Foster Farms brand as well? Okay. No, Daniel, stop it. McGriddle is so good, Dan. Kyle, 13 months, man. Thank you so much, dude. Not only do you have the best name, but you've also been a member for 13 months, which means you have your 1-year badge. Thanks so much, Kyle. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. McGriddle is the perfect hangover breakfast. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I forgot to set the altimeter. I apologize. 2986. We are gonna vector ourselves here. Is there any ATC online? No ATC. Thanks so much, Kyle. Appreciate it, man. I think you flew over my house a while back. I live north of the bay. Very cool. All right, you guys remember Remember that infamous Air Canada that was lined up with the taxiway here in San Francisco? Let's not do that. Chat, you guys are terrible, man. I see multiple people in chat put XP72 collab. You guys are fucking ruthless, man. Poor XP, dude. I don't think he realizes, man. You do something and it stays in the community forever. Like, you're done. You're done, dude. That's it. You are forever going to be remembered as the guy that flies into taxiways. Oh, man. You guys are too much, dude. Holy shenanigans. Alright. Bring it down to 6,000 feet. You guys are too much, dude. I almost spat my food out. You guys are making me laugh there. Prototype, what's up, man? You know what's even better, dude? What's even better is just the fact that XP is such like a nice and humble guy. That's what makes, like, when he does stuff like that, that's what makes it truly amazing. You know what I mean? He's such a nice guy. He's so humble about it, man. He just laughs and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that video that somebody made... Hold on, I gotta see if I can find it. That video is one of the funniest videos I think I've seen on YouTube, dude. Like, hold on, let's see if I can find it. XP72 taxiway landing. 1907. Is this the one? Dude, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Hold on. Let me pause the music. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. I swear to God. Let me bring this over here. Okay, watch this. This is the greatest shit ever, man.
Listen to the gear sound on this. Gear sound on this is nice. That's from the sound pack.
This is the funniest video I've ever seen. Is XP in chat? I have no clue, dude. I love XP, dude. He's like I said. Listen, man. I love all the guys that do the flight simming, man. But this is definitely one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
All right, good to go. Here we go. All right, gear down. 3 greens. Flap set coming out.
I cry laughing for this shit, man.
Landing flap 25.
Okay, hold on. I just got to make sure we're still flying properly. All right, we got to go vectors here. We got to take a little bit of a vector to the left. We'll go to like 110 on the heading. Take this down to 4,000 now. We'll descend a little bit quicker as well. All right.
142. Cool. All right, there we go. All right, 2 whites, 2 reds on the glide slope and the localizer. It's good to go. Here it is.
I love
Let's
it,
do
man.
it. Let's get it.
Delta 1345, thank you for your service. Thank you, sir.
All right, speed is good. Keep a little bit more speed going in here.
He's just such a nice guy. That's what makes XP the best, dude. He's so nice. He's so humble. But this is just too funny, man. He even, like, what gets me every time is how, like, he, like, laughs about it. Ready for it? Watch.
This has a displaced threshold, so we gotta watch that.
I think you lined up the taxiway. Delta 1907, looks like you lined up the taxiway, go around, fly heading, final heading, climb maintain to 2,000 feet.
He's on the taxiway.
It's him.
Where's your grass on that runway?
He goes, why is there grass on the runway?
That's a 1907 heavy. We are going around.
Okay, Delta 1907 Heavy,
Dude.
flying 251, climb and maintain 2000.
It's the
Heading
best fucking video I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Down to 19.
Like, like I cry laughing watching that video, dude. It's one of the best videos I think I've ever seen. And it's so well edited too, man. It's so good, dude. Oh my dear Lord. I'm literally crying right now. Like, I'm laughing so hard. That that is the best video I've ever seen, dude, in my life. Like, god damn it. No, you. Oh, shit. It's so good, man. So good on every level. Oh, God, I love XP, man. He's such a funny guy, dude. Oh, shit. It's too good, man. Nova, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you, man? Daisy, where are you? Dude, that's, like I said, it's one of the best videos I've seen, man, of like the flight sim community. It's so funny. Like, he's laughing at the pilot and then he realizes that he's the pilot and it just makes it so good. It's like he needed to pause it and it's like, at this moment he knew he fucked up. You know what? That's the only thing that would have made that video better, is if he had that guy come in and at that moment he knew he fucked up. Oh, dude. That would have just been amazing. Alright, we've armed our approach. And we have to take this down to 3,000 feet, which is fine. We'll do that now. Yeah, I don't know if I would have that same reaction, Mopar. It is good that he just laughs it off, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that would be able to laugh that off, right? And that's one thing that I love about XP, is there's absolutely no ego with him. And that's what I think makes him, that's why I think he has such a, like, he has such a good following and he has such a good group of people that, like, watch his streams and stuff, is because he just doesn't have an ego to him, right? Like, he doesn't, you know, shit happens, man, you know? So it's just, it's always fun, man. It's always a good time, dude, and I think he deserves his, you know, all the success that he's having on YouTube and with his following and his the group of people that fly with him and stuff. It's damn funny, dude. He's a really good guy too. I've had the pleasure of meeting him a couple times in real life, and he's always just super friendly, you know, just kind of there vibing out and having a good time, man. Love XP. Did you see his takeoff from Orlando? I think his yoke disconnected. I don't, dude. There's been so many times with XP. Like, that's the thing, man. Is like, some people are like, oh, he's got to be doing it on purpose. I don't think he's doing these things on purpose, man. I just genuinely think, like, he's just, like, sometimes, I don't know, man. He's got a full-time job as well. You have to remember, right? The man has a full-time job, and he, like, basically streams full-time as well. Plus, he has a wife. Plus, he has kids. It's just crazy, man. I think so, Comrade. I mean, yeah. We did an XP-72 fail. Oh, there's a ton of them up there, man. Didn't he take off from a taxiway? Oh, yeah, dude. He's done all kinds of stuff, man. He's landed with his gear up. He's done all kinds of crazy stuff, man. 10 miles out, friends. We're looking good. Let's bring our speed back to 180. We're holding that right now. There's 2,500 at 10 miles. Let's go gear down. We'll turn the sounds up. We'll get our auto brake to low. Ground spoilers armed. And speed will come back to 170. Flaps position 2. Make sure that our approach phase is activated, which it is. Beautiful. Watch out for karma. Yeah, no, dude, we're having a good laugh. Don't worry, man. All in fun here, dude. 7 miles. Let's get fully configured, friends, so we're fully ready by 5 miles. Let's go flaps position 3. And we'll pull open our replay tab. We'll get that ready here in a second. And speed coming through 160 knots. We'll go flaps full. Beautiful. 6 miles out. Fully configured. We like that. Configured by 5. San Francisco traffic, Air Canada 564, 5 mile final, 28 left, San Francisco. How do you get the relay tab to work out? Make sure you go to your options and turn it on. Enable replay panel. Make sure that's turned on in your options. 1,000 feet. We are recording. My airplane. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you down on the ground. Landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set to low. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. Let's put this bad boy down on the ground, shall we? Let's go for a butter today, Cap. Continue. Have the airport in sight. Nice winds blowing down the runway today. Nothing too crazy, nothing gusting. No crazy crosswind. This should be a nice landing. Check your lineup. Yeah, make sure I'm not on the taxiway.
500.
Check. Wind is definitely coming in now, blowing us a little bit to the left. It's fine, we'll come in on a crab.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers, nose down gently. D-crab. That was a good one, folks. We like those ones. Decelerating. $70 knots. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco with a perfect landing. Smooth. And we'll vacate here to the left. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Alright. I always get the worst performance at this airport for some reason. Well, it's handcrafted. We know why we get bad performance. Those handcrafted airports. That was a V1 approved landing. Thank you. Alright, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco. Stop our chrono. 1 hour and 59 minutes. We are dead on schedule. Landing lights are off. Nose light over to taxi. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. APU master start switch on. Welcome, my friends. Yeah, it's because it's default scenery. I know, it's terrible. Is that the FedEx plane that was flying with us? He might have departed right before us. Isn't the Latin VFR scenery for SFO? No, this is default, Ellis. Handcrafted default. That's why it runs like shit. That's why we're getting 29 FPS. Hopefully we get somebody that makes, I don't know where the cargo plane's going. He may not be a cargo plane. Sometimes it just draws people in. Weird stuff. And this is the gate they actually went to, right here. Beautiful. I love when that happens. We went gate to gate just like they did in real life, chat. 58 Alpha. This is where the real flight went. Really hoping we get some SFO scenery. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly, my friend. Hey Cap, can I join the second leg? It's just one leg today, man. I've got a family-ish barbecue that I'm going to. It's my fiance's father's birthday. I'm heading over there shortly. I've got to leave my house in about an hour. So we didn't have time. 30 FPS, you only get 20? Oh. I guess I should feel blessed then. Oh, I'm getting 37 now. You like the gate to gate? Yep. It's always fun when you can do that, right? All right. And there we have it, friends. Beautiful. Stop there. Great. I'll go ahead and get the flaps down again. We'll get all the lights on. Good. Cool. You're going to have to get in the habit of calling him the father-in-law. Yeah, I guess. Ugh. It's crazy, man. So many new things that I have to learn, right? So many new things. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a 78 on that one. What was the landing rate that we got on here? What was it? LRM was a 70. Nice. Minus 70. All right, sweet. Cool. Awesome job, guys. Let's go ahead and stop the recording. And we can... all the lights are on. That's all good. That's all set. That's all good. Cool. We can replay the landing. Play it for you guys here. Close that. Close that. Let's go. Oh, it's 70 foot per minute. There you go. Your 550 landings are better. Oh, the 550s are fun too. Don't worry, man. We do some of those sometimes. The 550s are always fun. Chat will never let me. Chat never lets me down when I do those. All right. Put on the camera. Go outside. Come out this way. Hello, why? Hello? All right. We'll have a look-see from here. Why is that? That's not the back. Weird. Hello, Cap. Could you please tell me WHZN? I don't know what that means, man. I'm sorry. Hey, Cap, just joined. We're doing another flight. That's it for today, my friend, unfortunately, dude. That is it for today. I've got a family barbecue that I need to attend to. So we get good FPS outside the airplane. We're getting 40s right now. Oh, yes. Kick that nose over. Maintain that center line. Oh, yes, chat. That was the greasy kind. That was it, chat. That was the greasy kind. We like those. We like the greasy kinds. That was a good one, chat. Feels good after the last two landings we had yesterday. I swear those landings were butter. You know what's funny? Like, I feel like this landing was just like the same as yesterday's landings. You know what I mean? Like, they felt just as smooth, but maybe not. Maybe not. That one was really smooth. That was super smooth. We like those ones. Sweet. Well, there we have it, friends. That is going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream. Again, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so as well, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got an epic stream for you guys planned tomorrow. We are doing 10 giveaways. Yes, you heard me. 10 giveaways. 5 sceneries by Orbex, 5 Volanta premium subscriptions. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. Not only that, we're doing a long haul. We're going from San Jose, which is just around the corner from here. We're going San Jose to JFK, New York, a 5-hour flight. We're doing it in the Fenix A320. I can't think of a better way, a more significant way than celebrating 68,000 subscribers. It's going to be an amazing stream. If you guys can tune in, I suggest being there. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Again, I'm going to take this time now to thank all my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all very much for your support. To all the donations today, to all the subscriptions, to all the new members, Thank you all very much for your support, man. You guys are the backbone of this channel. You guys allow me to do this as a full-time job, and for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. I'm glad we were able to have some laughs today. We also had some great conversation, and I like that when we can all kind of keep level head and we can have some great conversations about the simming future and what we're all looking forward to as far as Microsoft Flight Sim and all that. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And we had some great laughs there. If you don't know, go over to XP72's channel. Show him some love, man. He's a great guy. Always fun in his streams. Always fun. Don't expect maybe the butteriest landings, but you could definitely expect a good time over there. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful Sunday evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it may be. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. Again, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, we can reach 300 likes on today's stream. We need 2 more people to smash down that thumbs up button, and I am a happy man. Appreciate y'all being here. Tomorrow, long haul, San Jose to JFK, Orbex Fly July event, 10 giveaways. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have a great time. So I look forward to seeing everybody there tomorrow. Happy landings, my friends. Have a great Sunday evening, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace!